remarkably easy. During the Dodge Buyer's Choice sale, get a new Intrepid and choose up to $1,897 in cash savings and values. Or choose an interest rate as low as 1.9%. Or an Intrepid lease rate of only $219 a month. The Dodge Buyer's Choice sale. It makes visiting your friendly Dodge dealer a very smart choice indeed.
Blast, motion, precision, thrill, pride, rhythm and style. Time is running out. Get your tickets today for Drums Across America. Call KCAU TV or stop by Ticketmaster for your seat at the world's premier marching musical and visual sport. Don't wait any longer. Get your tickets today to Drums Across America this Tuesday at 7 o'clock at Roberts Stadium. Experience it.
You may not know his name, but they know it in Quincy, Illinois. They know it in Des Moines, Iowa. They know it in Brea, California. And in 20 other plants around the world. Almost overnight, he took those businesses from despair to roaring success. Doesn't America finally deserve the same?
Menards brings you the best in home improvement, like Dirt Fighter exterior paint from Dutch Boy, a durable latex backed by a 12-year warranty. Choose from many popular colors on sale for just the $11.96 a gallon. Hunter ceiling fans add style and comfort to any room. This dual mount fan is now just $68.88. This remote control style is on sale for $198. The savings are always circulating at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
What you're seeing now are the first participants running down the parade route in the Fun, Run, and Roll, the Marion Rehabilitation 2-mile challenge in conjunction with the Rivercade ceremonies. And of course, this is taking place here on Douglas Street. We have folks in wheelchairs, folks being able to run, and Channel 9 proud to be a co-sponsor of this event. This is the first year for this event, and they're running up Douglas Street. They've run down Pierce Street, and this is the first unit that we have running past this today. Now, a little warm to be running, but they look like they're having a great time. Let's go to somebody who knows just how warm it's going to get for the rest of our Rivercade celebration, Julie Negus. Julie?
Yeah, we do have some warm temperatures on the way, but before we get to all those details, let's start with our kids' art picture. This comes from Billy Engel of Sergeant Bluff. Billy is 8 years old and drew us a nice picture of a great big elephant with a palm tree. Nicely done. Thanks, Billy, for sending that picture in. We're going to start tonight with your radar picture. Let's go ahead and put this into motion. Severe storms to our south in the Omaha area. Earlier today, there were severe thunderstorm warnings for Harrison County in Iowa, as well as Colfax and Platte County in Nebraska. And those are moving off to the east-southeast, but they have been producing some very large hail. Also, a couple of thunderstorms in the Sioux Falls area, so we'll keep an eye on all of those storms through the evening. The reason for it? Well, let's look at today's surface map. Basically, it was a beautiful day with lots of sunshine, but just to our north is a cold front. And while it looks to be a ways off, it is sinking to the south, and that's the reason for the storms. It will continue to sink through tomorrow. Let's take a look at tomorrow's surface map. Sinking southward, and at the same time, there'll be a center of low pressure developing over Nebraska and Kansas. And all of that working together brings us the possibility of some thunderstorms in the first part of the day tomorrow, and then a slight chance of thunderstorms developing again in the afternoon. As far as temperatures tomorrow, well, it's going to get warm again. We should just top out in the 80s for most of the Siouxland area, but the 90s are not going to be far away, covering almost the entire southern half of the country, and lots of hundreds from western Texas, southern California tomorrow. Let's take a look at the satellite picture. Go ahead and put that into motion. Some heavy cloud cover to the south passing off to the east, but as you notice, to the north there is a distinct line of clouds, and that's your thunderstorms that are moving through north central Nebraska and into the Omaha area. Farther to the north is the cold front, and that will continue to drop southward. On the national radar picture tonight, a few showers in Colorado, Oklahoma, and then a line of showers extending from Arkansas up through southern Indiana, and a few isolated showers in the Siouxland area. Not everybody is getting wet, though. Some folks are just hot. Let's look at current temperatures. 92 in Sioux City, 90 in Yankton and Norfolk, 88 in O'Neill. Now, Sioux Falls has a little bit more cloud cover and some thunderstorms, so they're at just 78 right now. Worthington and Spencer also both at 90 degrees. degrees. The high temperature in Sioux City today, as we check out the almanac page, was 93 degrees. Normal high 87, and the record 108 set in 1940. We started the day at 55 degrees. No precipitation today, so our departure now sinks below zero. It's at 0.2 of an inch below normal, and here's your forecast. Overnight tonight, look for a low around 65. Winds will be out of the northwest, 5 to 10, and there's a chance of thunderstorms anytime this evening and in the overnight hours, as well as through tomorrow morning. Tomorrow's high should be around 88 degrees. Winds will be out of the southeast. Look for mostly cloudy skies, some peaks of sun possibly later in the day, and there's always that chance of thunderstorms redeveloping. On Wednesday, look for a high around 86, partly cloudy skies, and isolated thunderstorms are possible to develop, and that same chance continues on Thursday. Look for a high around 86 degrees, partly cloudy skies, isolated thunderstorms are possible, but that looks like just about it as far as the chances for rain at this time. Friday, look for a high around 88 with partly cloudy skies. Saturday's high 85 with sunny skies. I think that's a forecast most folks who are excited to go to Rivercade could live with, because for the most part it does look dry. And for the rest of this evening, we'll enjoy warm temperatures, and we'll keep an eye on some of those thunderstorms that are out there.
All right, Julie, that appears to be kind of a regular Rivercade forecast. Hot, humid, chance of thunder showers, but we'll live with it. Thanks, Julie. Right now, I'm joined by Candace Nash. Candace is a senior vice commodore here with Rivercade. And in addition to the parade tonight, this marks an important night in Rivercade because one of the things that enables you to see a lot of entertainment for a pretty low price is the button. Candace, now that changes today. Tell us about that.
Changes at 9 o'clock tonight, so you still got till 9 o'clock tonight to get a button for $15, then it goes up to $20,
okay,
which is still a great value.
And when you have that button, what does it enable you to do?
Everything. Get you into everything. Now, tomorrow night is a free night down at the grounds, ice cream social and all that. Then Wednesday is Nickelodeon night, and that's the family day. That's going to be a crazy Nickelodeon show.
2 performances of that.
Yep, two performances of that. Get you into that. Now, if you don't have a button for that, that's okay. There will be other sales just tickets.
You can just get in for that. Okay.
You can go for just the ticket, but if you have the button, no extra cost. We've got Black Hawk on Thursday. We've got Joe Diffie on Friday. We've got Trisha Yearwood on Saturday night. And then on Sunday, we wrap it up with some good old rock and roll and Three Dog Night.
Okay, and the best way to do that is to buy the button. That gets you into everything.
Yep. If you don't get one by 9 tonight, you can still get them at the grounds and sponsors afterwards. But 9 o'clock tonight, the button sales goes up to $20. Still a great value.
Give us a little preview of the parade that you've seen marshaling down there. What do you think?
Wait until you see the girls. They are dressed to the nines, the ones that are going for the Queen. We've got those. We've got all kinds of boats, horses. I've never seen so many horses that are going to be in a parade.
Well, we'll look forward to it.
Great kids.
All right, Candace, thank you very much for taking some time out to talk with us. Have a great Rivercade.
Thanks, we will.
Candace Nash, Senior Vice Commodore. More runners going across in front of us here on the parade route. Coming up next, a procedure that's supposed to correct nearsightedness is a step closer to being approved. We'll tell you how that's happened. Also, we'll have more from the Rivercade Parade as festivities are about to begin.
Come on, go.
Right now, everybody's talking closeout. We're talking Buick. $1,500 cash to you on Park Avenue. $1,500 cash on Century. $1,500 on Skylark and Roadmaster as well. Get $1,000 cash back on Regal and LeSabre. Up to $1,500 cash to you whether you buy or lease at your quality Buick dealer. What are you waiting for?
Wouldn't you really rather have? Wouldn't you really rather have a Buick?
Hey, you.
Who, me?
How about a little reward?
Are we talking diamonds?
Brownies.
I can eat brownies wearing diamonds.
Introducing Sweet Rewards. Brownies so rich, so chocolatey.
Ooh, go over that again.
You'd never guess they were fat-free.
Fat-free? Oh, that's why they call them Sweet Rewards.
Now all the best of Betty Crocker's in a fat-free brownie. New Sweet Rewards. Fat-free just got a whole lot more rewarding.
Betty ought to get a reward for these. Maybe diamonds.
Hi, I'm Diana Point, traditional dancer of the Winnebago Powwow. Experience our culture with foods like Indian tacos or corn soup, arts and crafts, and of course, the dances. Please come share in the celebration of our proud heritage, July 27th through the 30th in Winnebago, Nebraska.
Sponsored in part by Star Printing and Publishing, Avery Brothers Sign Company, and Saunders Oil Company, Incorporated.
These children say they were abused, so to protect themselves, they fought back. This girl accused her father of sexual abuse.
I told him that my dad had started touching me.
Now he may end up in jail. Before you feel sorry for these children, there's one thing you should know. These kids lied about being abused.
I want to tell my dad I was sorry.
Find out how it's torn their families apart on the next Maury.
Tuesday at 4 on KCAU TV. Julie has been visiting with you about severe weather in the area. She has more of it to tell us about.
That's right. We have a new severe thunderstorm warning. This is for Monona County, and it's in effect until 7:15 p.m. The storm right now is just east of Moorhead, and it is drifting slowly eastward. So if you're in the path of that storm, you do need to take cover. That's Monona County until 7:15 p.m.
All right. Thank you, Julie. Another void in ophthalmology is one step closer to being filled. The FDA has been looking into approving the use of the excimer laser to correct nearsighted vision and astigmatism. It won't be much longer before that happens, we're told. Sahar El-Hodiri has the latest on this report in tonight's Healthwise 9 report. Sahar?
Well, Greg, most of the studies that the FDA needed to approve the excimer laser for nearsighted vision are now done. Summit Technology, the leading manufacturer of the excimer laser, just got word from the FDA that their technology is an approvable one.
Anyway, he was doing follow-up.
Bill Peterson wore contact lenses for 15 years before he tried the excimer laser to correct his nearsightedness.
I'm real active in bicycling and running, swimming, and it was just inconvenient to be worried about my contacts blowing out on the bicycle or washing out swimming.
The excimer laser has been used routinely in a lot of other countries since the late 80s.
It's very popular in other countries and has enough of a proven track record there to give me confidence.
Dr. Vance Thompson has been working with the procedure for treating nearsightedness under clinical trials for about 5 years. Now Summit Technology, the leading manufacturer of the excimer laser, just got some good news.
They've done all the requests the FDA had, completed all their clinical trials, and they're waiting for that final approval.
That should come in about 3 to 6 months. When it does, the treatment will be the same, but the exams won't be as stringent. The procedure is quick.
We brush off the surface of the eye for about 30 seconds, and then we turn on the laser for about 30 seconds.
And a major advancement in ophthalmology, but Thompson says it's not for everyone.
And I guess what I'm trying to say is to research it, to not make a snap decision, to think about it. Some of our happiest patients are people that started their research process 1 or 2 years ago, and now they're ready to go into the refractive surgery.
I was in the pool the other day, and I was diving off the board, and I used to have to be very careful about keeping my eyes shut until I came up, and it didn't make any difference. So it was great.
Go ahead, Sahar.
Oh, Greg, I couldn't hear you. It's a big investment at first, usually about $1,500 to $2,000 per eye, and insurance companies aren't likely to cover it, but after that, you probably won't need to spend any more money for glasses or contacts.
All right. Thank you very much. Sahar El-Hodiri reporting from the Major 9 studios. The Sioux City Chamber of Commerce introduced its new president this morning. Debbie Durham will now take over the Chamber's presidential responsibilities. Durham says her main focus is on economic development. She wants to concentrate on creating jobs and creating a climate for local businesses to expand.
We're looking, of course, the labor availability. We're looking at the housing shortage here and how we can do that to build the labor force. Those issues will have to be addressed, and we are doing that very aggressively in the tri-states. Those are the things we're going to be looking at, working with existing businesses, looking at legislation that we can pass in the state of Iowa that makes it more conducive for them to grow right here.
Durham has been in Sioux City for a couple of years and with the Chamber for about 18 months. Take a look at farm markets today. Box beef rose 20 cents at $102.07. Sioux City live cattle $1 lower. A steer top of $62, $61 heifer top. August cattle futures fell 60 cents at $62.42. Carcass pork was up 30 cents at $62.36. Sioux City live hogs 50 higher at 48 1/4. July futures were down 10 at 48.37. Sioux City cash corn was steady. Beans were mixed, and oats rose 3 to 7. September corn fell a fraction. August beans lost 5 1/2. On Wall Street, the market jumped 27 points higher today. Stockbroker Dan Pico reports.
Stocks moved higher on stronger than expected corporate earnings, and a rally in the bond market also gave stocks a lift. Closings included AT&T down 3/8, Gateway 2000 up 2 3/8 to a new all-time high, IBP up 1/4, MCI down 1/2, Mid-American Energy down 1/8, Oxtel Petroleum up 1/4, Old Republic unchanged, and Terra up 1/8. Among the second quarter surprises was Stone Container, posting second quarter net income of $1.42 a share versus a loss a year ago. The stock jumped 1 5/8 on nearly 6 million shares. Technology stocks like Gateway rallied sharply today, including Intel up 4 3/8, Microsoft up 1 5/8, and Texas Instruments up 9 1/4. With the Stock Market Report, I'm Dan Pico for the Major 9 News.
Tim Seaman standing along the parade route. Let's go to Tim and see what he'll have for us next in sports.
Hey, thanks, Greg. I tell you what, the run and roll has been impressive. I think that's been a pretty good addition to this year's activities. We'll tell you what's happening tonight. A Sioux City softball team will advance to the state tournament later this evening. That and more up next.
Subway's asked us to review the turkey and bacon deluxe. What do we think? It's great. Nice, juicy turkey with all the trimmings and slices of real bacon. Subway, what a sandwich.
It's the best offer of the year. $3.9 for a limited time. Time to get incredibly low $3.9 financing for 48 months on Ford Escort, America's best-selling small car. It's $3.9 for a limited time on any Escort in stock. And they all come with dual airbags, air conditioning, AM/FM stereo, rear defrost, and more. It's $3.9 for a limited time. Time to save up to $1,300 on financing. And time to get to your Northland Ford dealer now.
Blast, motion, precision, thrill, pride, rhythm and style. Time is running out. Get your tickets today for Drums Across America. Call KCAU TV or stop by Ticketmaster for your seat at the world's premier marching musical and visual sport. Don't wait any longer. Get your tickets today to Drums Across America this Tuesday at 7 o'clock at Roberts Stadium. Experience it.
Describe Audra's personality? I'm not quiet by any means. Audra, oh my gosh.
It's usually like I'm about ready to spontaneously combust.
You just have to smile when you see her.
Good evening, gentlemen. How are you today? Debbie! Hi, how you doing? Oh, it's good to see you. Get on in here, girlfriend.
When she's really excited, she goes...
When I smile, I feel like my whole face lights up and I get real red.
You look up greeter in the dictionary, Audra's picture is there.
People. I love people. I just love people. I love...
For those of you looking for a new or used car, truck, or van, we offer the following. Get on the Team Ford team.
The start of the parade is making its way toward our reviewing stand here. Before we go to the parade, let's go to Tim Seaman in sports. Tim.
Hey, thanks, Greg. A nice afternoon for the run and roll, as we mentioned a second ago. Just a group of walkers by as that thing continues to wind down. And there's really a lot of activities involving sports during Rivercade. Over the weekend, the Rivercade softball tournament out at the Floyd Complex, and one of the local teams involved in that thing finished second overall. Of course, coming up later in the week, the Rivercade golf tournament, so plenty of sporting activities going on, and that'll be the case here in town tonight as well, as the Sioux City softball team will advance to the girls' state tournament coming up next week in Fort Dodge. It's North and Heelan tonight, yet another get-together between the Stars and the Crusaders. The winner will be off to the state tournament. North, 6th ranked coming into tonight's action. Meanwhile, Sioux City Heelan is 19th. These teams have split 4 previous meetings. Tonight will be the 5th between the two. Heelan won the most recent meeting. You may remember that was the district title game, 5-1 in 8 innings. North hoping for a 4th trip to state. It would be Heelan's first trip to the girls' state tournament should things go their way later tonight. We'll have highlights and keep you posted on that this evening. Also, 2A and 1A teams wrapping up semifinal round play from the region tournaments. Not yet deciding their tournament field, but the play continues. We'll update all that later this evening. This year's state boys baseball tournament field is now complete as the last of the games wrapped up this afternoon, and you'll see that West Lyon is headed to the boys state baseball tournament as well. The Wildcats a 3-0 winner over Hartley Melvin Sanborn today, a game that twice before had been delayed because of rain. Well, the Cats get it. They are 25-3, and as you see on that bracket, their first round tournament game will come up at 2 o'clock in the afternoon on Wednesday in Marshalltown against Wilton, a club that is 22-11. Also from the area, Galen Catholic and Cherokee headed to the boys state baseball tournament. Sioux City Explorer players, coaches, and their fans probably get a chance tonight to enjoy the Rivercade festivities as the X's with a night off, just completing a 1-2 road trip to Thunder Bay, and thankfully probably for the team, it's their last trip
to Thunder Bay as the series is now done. X's open up a home-and-home 6-game series with Sioux Falls beginning tomorrow night at Lewis and Clark Park, and then have 6 more in a row at home. Well, football news today. The Vikings are at camp, and Warren Moon's got to like that. The topic was football today and not his wife, as the Vikings reported to their preseason training camp at Mankato, Minnesota. Moon, of course, was the focus of all the reporters, and 79 other players did report 2.5 hours of workouts in the hot morning hours, another hour and a half this afternoon. Quarterback Chad May from Kansas State was one of those that did attend today. Moon, of course, is involved in a case with wife accused of assault last week. He and his wife have commented several times since then on that case. It's Moon's second season in Minnesota after 10 years with the Houston Oilers, and camp just getting underway and will continue for several days in Mankato. Finally tonight, the University of Northern Iowa has a new head women's basketball coach, and he comes from the area, I guess you could say, an assistant at Creighton formerly. Tony DiCecco is the new head women's coach for UNI, an assistant at Creighton since 1989. He doesn't inherit much. UNI was 4-22 last year, and Greg, they haven't had a winning season in the last 12 years. He must really want to be a head coach. He's got quite a challenge, doesn't he? I think he does. All right, Tim, thank you very much. All right. You can see it in the faces of the young and the old alike. There's plenty of excitement here. The Rivercade Parade just about ready to begin. When we come back, we'll show you what's to come.
Over the past 3 years, Dodge has offered a choice of more new nameplates than anybody else. Now Dodge offers some other choices that make driving the mid-size Dodge Dakota easy. During the Dodge Buyer's Choice sale, get a new Dakota and choose $1,000 in cash savings. Or choose an interest rate as low as 4.9%. Or a Dakota lease rate of only $159 a month. The Dodge Buyer's Choice sale. It makes visiting your friendly Dodge dealer a very smart choice indeed.
What do thousands of bicyclists and the Major 9 News have in common? They were both in Ottawa, Iowa for RAGBRAI 95. On Saturday, the Major 9 News went to the hub of Ottawa to bring you this year's start of the great bike race across Iowa. Major 9 News anchor Greg Lund, weather director Julie Negus, and sports director Tim Seaman went to Ottawa to join in the festivities of RAGBRAI 95. For the best coverage, it's the Major 9 News on Siouxland's favorite KCAU TV.
Put Menards on your side for quality home improvement. American Pride vinyl siding gives your home lasting beauty. It won't chip, peel, or dent. Plus, it's easier to install than aluminum, starting at just $347 per piece. Give your home the ventilation it needs with an aluminum soffit and fascia system. It's ideal for roof overhangs. Plus, totally maintenance-free, starting at just $1.60 per lineal foot. Menards brings quality into your home.
Save big money at Menards.
3, 2, 1.
To celebrate the Apollo 13 movie, Hardee's helps you start your own space program. You could buy the Saturn V rocket from the government for about $14 gazillion. Or collect this 3-stage rocket when you buy any Hardee's combo. Collect 1 stage each week, only 99 cents. The government gives you space food. Hardee's serves your favorite sandwiches. And Hardee's gives you 2 free Pog milk caps with each stage. So, compare price tags.
Well, I know which one's in my budget.
Apollo 13 rocket, new at Hardee's.
The parade just about ready to get rolling. Rivercade really gets moving tomorrow as if tonight's festivities weren't enough. Here are some of the events on tap for tomorrow. The Old West Expo opens tomorrow at 4 p.m. at Chautauqua Park, and at 6:30 tomorrow night, of course, KCAU's Drums Across America presentation. At Roberts Stadium at 7 o'clock, an ice cream social at Chautauqua Park, and the Midway begins at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. We will be back in just a moment to bring you the Rivercade Parade live right here on Channel 9. For now, thanks for being with us, kids.
Live from downtown Sioux City, this is the 1995 Dairy Queen Rivercade Parade. This year's parade is brought to you by Dairy Queen, the Sioux City Journal, Winnevegas, the Winnebago Tribe of Nebraska, Country Hearth Bread, Prestige Paint and Body, and the Avery Signs Company. And now, here's your hosts, Greg Lund and Julie White.
You're looking at a live picture down Douglas Street in Sioux City of the 1995 Dairy Queen Rivercade Parade, set to begin here on a beautiful night. Greg Lund and Julie White with you, and glad that you're joining us tonight on the parade route there at home. It's not a bad night to be out here.
It really isn't.
It's a beautiful night. We're in the shade, of course, and that helps, but we've got a nice little breeze blowing up the street, and it really looks terrific. And Julie, I think we've got a great parade in store tonight.
It looks like, I mean, here's the parade list, folks. There's a lot of entries coming up, so stay tuned. We're going to have a lot of fun. Probably not the kind of weather farmers are hoping for, but for us in downtown Sioux City and any parade goers, it's perfect. It's a beautiful evening, and we'll get to it in just a bit here.
Indeed. Of course, this kicks off really Rivercade's week with the parade, and this is something that Siouxland always looks forward to, and it amazes me, Julie, each year how so many people keep coming out. They keep coming out. They wouldn't miss this.
And how early they come out. I thought
Indeed.
I was early tonight, and the streets were already packed. And we're in a different location this year due to the construction at City Hall. We're down in front of the Federal Building. The parade, though, going to continue on up. It'll just be a little more congested in some spots, but nobody seems to mind that.
Coming down to start with, our Woodbury County Sheriff Dave Amick in one of the Dare cars, and then our Police Chief Gary Moss in another Dare car, a Corvette.
Then the Dare Bear.
The Dare Bear.
And of course, Dare is the program that visits so many schools each year and gets the message across to so many kids about staying away from drugs.
Indeed. Our colors presented by units of the 185th Tactical Fighter Wing here in Sioux City as they come down Douglas Street, coming up Douglas Street. Folks standing at attention as the color guard makes its way by. One of the many cars that you're going to see now, and this gentleman's, Julie, certainly no stranger to the 185th. Colonel Denny Swanstrom and his wife Lynn riding in this 1990 Classic Destiny, built for and driven by Rick Heyman, built especially for Mr. Heyman. He's the only one, says it's the only one like it anywhere, and that's our parade marshal tonight is Colonel Denny Swanstrom.
And I think they updated that, honest Greg. There's 3 like it in the United States. So we're still talking pretty unique, but 3 like it, 3 similar. Let's say similar. One.
Probably they're all a little bit different. Huh?
Those fine clauses always change the story, don't they?
Indeed. You're looking at the Admiral's Club, or you were looking at the Admiral's Club with the pontoon boat. It's filled with folks who have been past admirals, commodores, and board presidents of Rivercade, people who really put a lot of work into this festival, and the Fetters Marine folks put the boat together for these folks tonight.
And we stress it every year, but these are dedicated people. I mean, it seems like once you're in Rivercade for life. So even if you aren't an officer anymore, they're still there helping out. Everybody seems to lend a helping hand.
You're looking at the All-City Band there, but in front of the All-City Band unit is our own Major 9 News brand new live truck. This is the unveiling of Live I-9. This is a truck that is fully self-contained. We don't have to wait to put equipment in it. It is right on there. Sahar El Hodiri on top with Dennis Meister, Brian Allen.
I hope they don't fall off. I hope they live till tomorrow.
That big white thing on top goes right up in the air, and we'll be able to broadcast live from many spots around Siouxland, and you'll be seeing a lot of that, folks. Live I-9.
And again, here we see the All-City Marching Band coming, and it's all Sioux City and South Sioux City schools, and each summer band students from the area get together to form the All-City Band for this parade, which is hard to do. Kids giving up some summer vacation time to get together and kind of work.
St. Luke's Regional Medical Center sponsoring the band, and let's give a listen to the All-City Band. A dance team and a drill team with the All-City Band. Sioux City's really privileged, in South Sioux City as well, to have very good drill teams, kind of a history. I know West High normally goes down to Des Moines and competes very highly in contests, and it's terrific. These people will do that.
Looking sharp with all the glittery pom-poms. I can see my 3-year-old's eyes popping out, wishing those pom-poms were going home with us tonight, but they do look sharp out there.
Is she right across the street with Dad?
She's across the street, yeah, yeah. Perfect.
Oh, it's the national anthem.
I'm too hooked in.
South City Band with our national anthem to start the Rivercade Parade tonight.
I hope the folks at home got as good a sound as we did sitting this close. That was beautiful.
And this is terrific because, as you said, they don't have much time to practice for this band. They get together and they play a little bit down by the auditorium, and then they get in the parade and they march.
I'm not sure who the director is, Greg. Do you know?
I don't know either who's directing it.
There's a pat on the back. That was great.
That information, but indeed, he looked very good standing on top of that.
This is the kind of band I needed to be in. I remember my high school days of wearing the full-blown uniforms, those wool uniforms, even in the midst of the summer, no matter what the temperature was. This looks a little more comfortable.
Yeah, I think so too. And they're walking in front of us, the All City Band.
Next, we have KG95 and the Dairy Queen float. And Dairy Queen and KCAU are the sponsors of the of the Rivercade Parade. This is the 32nd annual Rivercade Festival.
Mark Hahn and Rita there on the
bunch of crazy people going by.
Having a lot of fun out on the parade route tonight. And there you see the KG95 boombox and the Dairy Queen boombox there too.
They take the boombox to several local activities throughout the year, winter, summer.
Leave the lithium at home just for that one night stay, okay? That's all I'm saying.
It kind of
otherwise, congratulations. Nice job.
Absorbs every other bit of sound coming along the parade route as they come by our position. Now we see something that would taste good on a hot day like today.
Oh boy, there we see Dairy Queen again, the Blizzard float. And that serves as a reminder to all of you, Dairy Queen is giving away free ice cream during the Rivercade Festival. That's down at Chautauqua Park Tuesday at 7 o'clock. So you have to wait a day to get that ice cream. Or you could stop tonight at Dairy Queen also.
You got probably wouldn't mind that, would they?
Yeah,
but tomorrow
like
night at Chautauqua Park will be the free ice cream.
And they do this every year, so it's a nice thing to look forward to.
Looking for what the Dairy Queen folks are throwing. But that looks awfully big. I don't think I could tangle with one of those great big ones, something like that.
Looks like we have some royalty coming up the street. It was just a matter of time in a parade before they strike.
And Rivercade really has it in spades because they've got this year's royalty, and then during Rivercade they select next year's royalty. So the Queen and her court, the Queen of the River is Jenny Anderson, and Jenny is a graduate, a 1992 graduate of East High School. She attends the University of Northern Iowa where she's majoring in secondary Spanish education. And we salute her. With her, Melinda Murray is a 1991 graduate of West High School. Melinda's been active at Morningside College, a past captain of the dance squad. And Lindy Boyd is also a Rivercade princess. She's a 1990 graduate of South Sioux City High School. Lindy has attended Nebraska Wesleyan and is a recent graduate, I believe, of Morningside College with degrees in psychology and communications. That's good. Somebody in our business with a degree in psychology could probably go a long way.
I could be wrong, but I think Lindy did an internship out in Los Angeles and ended up sitting in on a little bit of O.J.'s trial.
Oh,
so
really?
She has an interesting history already.
Good for her.
Yeah.
Now, what you're going to see, there are at least 10 candidates for Rivercade royalty for next year, and they're going through the judging process. They have been, their number has been whinnied down some. Stephanie Combs, the first of the Rivercade princesses, the queen finalist for next year. And if I understand it right, I think yet this week they will choose the Queen of the River for next year.
I think that might be as late as Saturday, but I could be wrong.
I think
Saturday
you're right.
afternoon. Here's Dawn Dedeker, and she is of the Concord, Nebraska area. It might be Laurel, Nebraska for her official address.
Folks from all over Siouxland get involved in the contest, not only in the parade entries, but also running for, if that's the right word, buying for
Right.
the crown
Right.
is a better word.
Next, we have Laura Donaldson as our next Queen finalist. They all look like winners when want to be a judge.
Indeed. Our Julie Negus had a part in the judging earlier this year, and now it really gets tough. Stephanie Yower coming down, and they're riding awfully nice cars, too.
Yeah. We seem to see these every year. They're beautiful.
Corvettes.
Next finalist here coming up. We'll see in a second.
It's Heather.
Heather Kromenhoff. And they do represent a wide portion of Siouxland. We don't have all of their addresses here in front of us, but not just Sioux City girls.
Indeed.
It's
goes all over Siouxland, because this is really a Siouxland festival, not just a Sioux City festival. You're looking there at Jamie Schuster, I believe.
Maybe Jacqueline McGinnis?
Could be. That's who we're supering there, so our order perhaps is changed a little bit. Indeed it is.
License plates on that car saying, okay, fine.
Okay, fine.
She'd probably like that.
We'll wait, folks, to tell you who anybody else is until we know for sure. We've got a whole list, as Julie said, a whole big, thick list of who's coming, but sometimes, as the parade is being put together at the auditorium, the order gets changed a little bit, and that's kind of what's happening tonight.
Rivercade officials definitely working right up to the last second to...
Here's Jamie Schuster. There you see some of the folks who have come out tonight to see the parade. A beautiful night in downtown Sioux City. Go ahead, Julie.
I was just going to say, you notice the crowd never seems to mind how hot, cold, rainy. They love parades.
And there are people selling things along the parade route to make you cooler and to satiate your thirst and to help you get rid of the hungries.
There we had Leanne Stewart go by, and she's of the Dixon, Nebraska area also. Or again, Concord, Laurel, kind of all in the same region there. I'm not sure what address they would go by.
Beth Ton comes in front of us here in her Corvette. And there are 12, I believe, a dozen candidates vying for Queen of the River, and they are really setting themselves up for a big job, because the folks who become the Queen and the princesses are very busy throughout the year promoting Rivercade and go all over the place, appearing in lots of different parades.
Shelley Van Meterson passed by while we were talking there. Here we have Julie Walterman.
In a yellow Corvette. Very nice. And we'll all know on Saturday night, we'll know just who is going to be Queen of the River for next year.
There we have Lori Youngers, and that is our last candidate to pass by. And they go through extensive interviewing. And
they do. It's a tough thing to win that contest.
Good experience for the girls.
The Port Admiral this year is Jim Yanni, no stranger to Siouxland. Jim, born in Lexington, Nebraska, graduated from high school in Lincoln and attended the Nebraska Wesleyan University and the University of Nebraska. He has served as president of the Sioux City Chamber of Commerce, the United Way of Siouxland, Better Business Bureau, Abu Bakr Shrine Chanters, as well as 19 other organizations. And
maybe we should ask Jim to recite those
on the convertible tonight. Coming up next, Dan Myers. Julie?
He is a lifelong resident of Sioux City and currently president of the Rivercade Board of Directors and has been a board member since 1991. Here he is in this car with his wife, Ann, and children. I think they even have a set of twins in there. Dan's employed as a certified public accountant for the Boyle Companies. He's a member of Iowa Society of CPAs and American Institute of CPAs.
Ray Style going in front of us there, and then a little bit down the line a little bit, we have Steve Felix and his wife, Pat. Folks who work hard on the river. One of the Queen judges coming by. Here comes Steve.
There we see him.
Steve Felix and his wife Pat. Of course, Steve is the Rivercade Commodore this year, the person who really puts the festival all together. And he is responsible for a tremendous amount of things that go on at Rivercade. He's a 10-year veteran, and he's employed by Hawkeye Building Supply in Sioux City. He and his wife Pat have 3 children, 2 sons, and a daughter.
Pat's no stranger either to Rivercade. I think we're used to seeing her around. Always been very active in our Rivercade auctions and the parade. She's always running every which way.
Dennis Bullock, one of the executive officers who indeed does a lot of work on Rivercade too. Dennis has been with Rivercade 10 years.
He's 1985 as Vice Commodore of the Press Fleet. In 1989, he became Senior Vice Commodore. From 1992 to the present, he's been a board member. This year, he's an executive officer.
That was Larry Pierce that you're seeing go by there. Larry, another executive officer. He's been with Rivercade for 7 years and works extraordinarily hard on the riverfront and also all during the year getting ready for the festival.
Yep.
Coming up next, we're scheduled to see some more of the folks who put Rivercade together, the Senior Vice Commodore boat, and there are lots of folks on that boat, as you see there. They're coming down.
Sherry and Galen Rasmussen, they're the Sport and Fleet Trailer Operation. We have Scott Wright, Karen Clays, Lois Kuhlman, Russ Klingenpeel, Ken and Celeste Bassers, Chuck Gilmore, Candace Nash, Cynthia Luan, Mark Walker, and Robin Dearborn, and all with their individual responsibilities. Pull them all together and they make it happen.
The sign that those two guys are carrying, Rivercade, salutes the volunteers, and that's so apropos because it's all volunteer here. Nobody gets paid for doing this kind of work. These folks are out here working very hard, and we thank them and salute them. Time to take a break right now on the 1995 Dairy Queen Rivercade Parade. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
If you see yourself in the field of high technology, your future begins at Northwest Iowa Community College. You'll receive quality, personalized instruction and benefit from experts in the field of your choice. Prepare for careers of the 90s and beyond with hands-on experience in a college that cares about you.
I chose NCC because of the quality of their technical programs.
Enroll in Northwest Iowa Community College. Invest in your future today.
The Apollo 13 movie, American Heroes, and we're bringing them back.
Hello, Hardee's. We are hungry. Over.
Roger, Apollo. Recommend 3 Apollo combos. Over.
Roger.
2 juicy beef patties, cheese, and special sauce. The Hardee's Apollo Burger. With booster-size fries and Coke for just $2.99. Hardee's Apollo Combo.
We are go for lunch.
The biggest combo for the money on the planet.
Think they'll be back?
The taste always brings them back. Fresh from the kitchen at Hardee's. Over.
See the X's take on Sioux Falls. July 25th is Cash Drop Night. July 26th is Camp Night. And July 27th, see the Golden Knights.
Henry, have you started cleaning the garage yet?
Yeah. Henry, this is your garage, isn't it? Since you have all those old valuables lying around, you might as well put the Journal to work for you. Hurry and call. They'll clean that garage of yours. For a limited time, the Journal is offering 3 lines for 10 days, and you can receive a gift certificate. Act now. Clean the closet, your garage. Get that extra baggage out of your attic. Hey, put the Sioux City Journal to work for you so you don't have to. Henry, call today. Henry!
Welcome back to the Rivercade Parade, downtown Sioux City. We're seeing the entries pass through us here on Douglas Street. Got an armored personnel carrier. That's what I think it might be, Julie, but I'm not exactly sure.
Representing the Iowa Army National Guard. A little forbidding looking to the little kids sitting by the side, I would think, not to the ones on it.
Until you see the little kids in it, you know.
Popping out the back.
The Army National Guard is responsible for bringing us that.
Next we have, the Castle Campaign Committee this is representing, and it's their campaign to put the museum in Central High School here in Sioux City, the Castle on the Hill. It's Sioux City's most unique and structurally sound building, as well as a monument to Sioux City's proud past, or so they say. I guess that's probably a matter of opinion, the structurally sound part, but anyway, there is a replica.
Indeed, and they want to move there, and that's where they're heading in this place. This always gets me every year that they have this event come, the Siouxland Gymnastics Academy, and these little girls do cartwheels and handstands all the way up and down the parade route. It's amazing to me. And I know they rest a little bit, but they really work awfully hard. 50 to 60 kids with us tonight, all American kids. The Siouxland Gymnastics Academy, the largest facility in our area. Over 600 children are enrolled. They're home to state, national, and regional champions.
Kind of emphasizes what you did in your youth as compared to now. Can you imagine cartwheeling through this whole parade route?
And I don't think I could do a handstand like that little girl is doing all the way up, or even for a couple of steps. Believe me, it would be difficult. But they do a great job, and they are so agile, and they practice so hard.
You know, you see these kids performing at activities all year round, too. Halftime of basketball games, halftime of football games. So they take their talent and share it.
One of the things we weren't able to show you is something that caused a little bit of a fuss and perhaps some smiles and snickers last year. A car came through, was supposed to be carrying Mayor Bob Scott. It was carrying a clown. Patches the clown was sitting in there, and some folks had some hard feelings about it, and other folks thought it was kind of funny. But tonight, the mayor and Patches the clown were riding in the same car.
Seems like things got patched up.
It did.
The story last year was,
intended.
no, Patches just jumped in the empty car, going to fill it until the mayor caught up, but
He never
Mayor
caught
didn't
up.
catch up, so Patches rolled the whole parade route. Some folks thought it was the mayor, some didn't. But anyway, they seem to be okay with it tonight.
Siouxland Blood Bank's entry, you saw there coming up Douglas Street. Been serving folks here in Siouxland since 1967, and they're always eager for the donation of blood.
And very grateful to how good the Siouxland community does turn out to give donations. And they stop in regularly in all the various Siouxland towns and try to publicize it so people know where they can go to give their donations. This received the Admiral's Award, and I wouldn't be surprised if this has before. Thinker Toys seems to always get quite a bit of attention. This is a float for the thoughtful. The Thinker is holding in that famous pose, setting out on her maiden voyage, guided by none other than the Thinker himself. Powered by its wind-up motor, the USS Thinker and her crew are winding up for family fun at Rivercade. And the boat was commissioned by Thinker Toys. That's located at Southern Square Shopping Center.
How'd you like to be gilded like that Thinker? And you're kind of stuck on that pose for the entire parade route.
There's somebody that's probably very anxious to get home to the shower.
Yeah, a little roller skiing behind that boat, too. Coming up next, some square dancers. We can give a listen to them as they bring their song down the Douglas Street parade route.
We're here watching the square dancers go by on the float, and with me is Donna. Donna, what's your last name? Bray. Donna Bray, and you're from Sioux City, right? North of Sioux City. Okay. Now, this is a long-standing parade. It's been going on for years and years and years, and you not only have been here for a number of years. How many years have you been coming to the parade?
I would imagine maybe 20 years. We may have missed a couple.
Okay.
But not very often.
But the most important thing is that you always stake out your favorite place.
Right here. This is our spot.
So year after year, you come out here early, you get the lawn chairs out.
That's right. Dad and I come down here and we park ourselves down here so our rest of the family can come and join us.
Okay. And what would you say is your favorite part of the parade, year after year after year?
I really don't have a favorite part. I think it's all great.
It is. The entire parade is great, whether it's the floats or the bands or the kids who just went by.
Put in it. A lot of work has gone in it. And I think it's marvelous that Sioux City can put out a parade like they do and have in the past years.
You're exactly right. You heard it from someone who's been here for year after year. Thank you very much for talking with us. We'll go back to you, Greg and Julie.
All right, thanks, Julie.
And again, the square dancers that went by, keep in mind they'll be dancing in the Anderson Pavilion after the parade. You didn't get to see much of them going by, but you can go down to Anderson Pavilion to see more square dancing.
We have some girls going by that went by just before Paul Pate there with
they're representing the Grand Old Party, I guess.
The GOP, and Paul Pate would go along with that. Paul is the Secretary of State in Iowa, the youngest Secretary of State in the country. He's 36 years old, and he says he is Iowa's small business advocate, just elected in the last election. Riding in a big car. He could use a convertible tonight, get a little cooler tonight. Marla's too young at the wheel there, so we ought to be careful. When Marlis drives, you have to watch out. This must be more Republicans on the way down. Ralph Clemming. There goes Brad Banks out there getting a beach ball. Some of the Republican representatives, Chris Rance on the float, Ralph Clemming of Lamar's. And let's see who we have coming up next to it. Just coming into view, lots of pink and green clad girls as they're dancing.
With Celeste. Dancing with Celeste includes dancers ranging from age 3 and on up. These dancers are made up of ballet, jazz, tap, tumblers, and twirlers. For your entertainment tonight, they're performing a jazz routine to strike it up.
I think we just caught the end of that as they come by. Yeah. You get a long view there down Douglas Street from our camera in the sky. Pat Foley manning that camera tonight. There we go. We got to have a generator on board so we can get the tunes out there, and they're busting out here. These kids look like they're having a good time.
Aren't they, though?
Got those great smiles. And they're getting already, as you can see some of the folks that are walking with them saying, come over my way a little bit, because the parade route shrinks from really 3 lanes down to 2 lanes here as they're reconstructing the City Hall in Sioux City. And on Douglas Street, of course, that has taken the traffic lanes down to about half of what it normally is. The Knights of Exarban coming up.
They have Sir Helps-A-Lot with them. He's a 9-foot inflatable knight. He's traveled the region representing the Knights of Exarban. And the Knights of Exarban are in their 100th year and are helping celebrate the Exarban Centennial Jubilee is Sir Helps-A-Lot.
It's got to be a little warm in there. That's one of the biggest people we've had in the parade so far, Julie.
That's right.
They've raised lots of money, and they do a lot of worthwhile projects in the Omaha area. Now here, as you see, some more shots of our Sir Knight coming down the street under our camera. Behind him,
Children's Miracle Network coming up next here with all the balloons and the kids walking, and they want to stress that all kids are miracles. And St. Luke's just finished their 7th annual CMN Telethon. It raises funds to enhance children's health care services, and this year a record $187,000, and that put the total local telethon funds raised over $1 million.
Coming up next, the band on the flatbed, the Sioux City Municipal Band, a segment of that band that has concerts every Sunday night at Grandview Park during the summer. And I think my wife is supposed to be on there playing, so let's see. There, yeah, I see her. She's there.
That is something that a lot of people look forward to every year. Really hate to see end. It just goes through the month of July.
There's eight concerts, and there's one more left this Sunday night at Grandview Park. They're so delicate. Look, Ray DeVilbiss there. These are folks from Iowa, Nebraska, and South Dakota who make up that band.
Kathy was on there, clarinet, I believe.
Yeah, plays the clarinet. The Truckers' Day Queens, Julie, are here tonight. Kelly Smith and the first runner-up, Dallas Huster. Of course, that's a big event that's always held in South Sioux City every year.
Next we have Court Queen and Little Miss Pigtails, Greta Johnson, first runner-up, Andrea Newhouse.
Behind them will be the Sioux City Noon Lions Club as they come down. An old car went by in front of them. Here comes the Lions Club.
Hard to miss with the lion on their float.
On there, Kathy Salvin and the second Vice President, Angelo James. Sioux City Noon Lions Club celebrates its 75th anniversary of service to Siouxland. The club is donating over $20,000 yearly for sight and hearing conservation and nonprofit community agency support.
It's one of the very many helpful groups around Siouxland. Next, we have the Sioux City Salvation Army. It's a 27-foot mobile home, and they pull in quickly in times of disaster. Unfortunately, we've had the chance to see that happen here in Siouxland a few times, but they are always right there and growing.
Lots of folks with the Sioux City Parks and Recreation Department, and they're running up Douglas Street tonight. Lots of programs for kids in the summer.
There really is a lot there.
Time.
There's tennis lessons. There's street hockey, youth tennis. We talked about volleyball leagues. It's hard to, if you want to do something this summer, all you have to do is call the Parks and Recreation Department because they have numerous things going on.
Al Goulette is coming down, the River City Banjo Band right in front of Al. Al, a fixture for lots of folks in Sioux City. He's bringing his musical talent to the parade right behind the River City Banjo Band.
For anyone that hasn't seen Al before, there he is. And for those of us who have, it's like
Here
you
he is
said.
again.
No surprise, there he is.
That ukulele, he's around all the time.
I think he's outdone himself this year, outdid whatever in that outfit.
Yeah.
That's right.
It takes a while to find all the different parts and put that
right.
together. Look at these antique tractors. Jim Jolin's antique tractors. They made 21,000 of these from 1948 to 1955. We perhaps have 10 or so with us tonight. So things are going well, but we want to take a break. We'll bring you more of the festivities here at the Rivercade Parade here on Channel 9. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
It's the best offer of the year. $3.9 for a limited time. Time to get incredibly low $3.9 financing for 48 months on Ford Escort, America's best-selling small car. It's $3.9 for a limited time on any Escort in stock. And they all come with dual airbags, air conditioning, AM/FM stereo, rear defrost, and more. It's $3.9 for a limited time. Time to save up to $1,300 on financing. And time to get to your Northland Ford dealer now.
store-wide clearance sale. Save up to 60%. Hurry while selection lasts. Babytown Kid Stuff, Sioux City.
Call Screen Builders, you're gonna love the view. Great for every season and every family too. Call Screen Builders, add value to your home. Bring the outdoors indoors, a room to call your own. Call Screen Builders, call Screen Builders, you're gonna love the view.
Welcome back to the parade. The first unit we're going to be able to talk about tonight, you're seeing there that red car coming up Douglas Street. Park Jefferson Speedway. That speedway in its 10th year of racing in Siouxland. Every Saturday night, the NASCAR Winston Racing Series provides exciting race entertainment to area race fans.
I was out there a few weeks ago. It is unbelievable the crowd they draw. And read an article this week in the paper saying that it is one of the fastest growing sports, if not the fastest growing sport in the United States. While baseball, basketball, football is having a hard time hanging on to their audiences, race car driving is just
very
booming.
Popular. Let's go to Julie Negus now.
We're here along the parade route again. I've got 3 faithful fans. And tell us your names, girls.
Haley Schwartz. Bree Robertson. Angela Kane.
Angela Kane. Now, Angela has a number attached to her T-shirt. She looks to me like she's one of our rollers or runners. What did you do today, roll or run?
I ran.
You ran. Now, are you a runner in school?
Yeah, I ran cross country.
Okay. So how did you finish today?
It was 15:46. I don't know.
And do you know how you finished?
Huh.
How was the weather for you? Was it about right or too hot, too cold?
I'm used to it because it's been hot lately.
Okay. Well, congratulations. We're glad you ran. And Bree, now you're along the parade route here. Are you a supporter of your friend here?
Yeah, I saw her running and I was like, go Angie! So
good for you. Now, what's your favorite part of the parade?
I really like the race cars about the best. And I like seeing the really cool ones and everything.
Okay, and the race cars just went by, didn't they? And how about you? What's your favorite part of the parade so far?
Seeing the girls going around in the convertibles.
That's right, the Queen's contestants. Do you think someday you might be one of those? Yeah. Would you like to be the Rivercade Queen?
Yeah.
Might be a lot of fun, huh? Thank you to all of you girls. I'll let you go back to enjoying the parade route, and we'll go back up to you, Greg and Julie.
Thanks, Julie.
We saw Interstate Speedway go by while Julie was doing the interview with the girls there, and here are still some cars following up with that. Interstate Speedway there, races are held every Sunday night from May through September at 7 o'clock. 100-lap enduro and demolition derbies are held 3 times during the season.
We had some unicyclists who were going along in front and in between some of these cars. So they have some real talent, too. I don't think I'll try to do that up Douglas Street with you.
One fall and you might not be back up there for a while.
Some great-looking cars, and of course they're great-looking when they start the race, and then they get bent up a little bit, beaten back into shape, and out there racing again. Number 55 going in front of our vantage area, the slowest you probably ever see that car go.
And coming up behind that, Westwood High School drill team called Sudden Impact, 22 members strong. They took first place in Class B competition at the 1994 NWIA drill team clinic and placed 4th at the state competition. We're going to see a little bit of what they do as they come on by.
There they go.
We were just talking about unicycles. We had a crash down the street. Hope everyone's okay.
Everybody's getting up, shaking each other off. I think they're okay.
I think they were riding double.
They're doing a routine for us.
High school bands, high school athletic teams all get their share of credit, and I'm not sure anyone realizes how much work goes into the drill squads, but we have some top-notch ones around Siouxland.
Let's take a look and see what they're going to do for us tonight. Here they go.
Get a little bit of action going there. Get the mood pepped up a bit, you might say.
Well, not only do they have to walk the parade route, but they've got to stop and then do this, too. So they've really got to be in good shape, too. The Westwood drill team. Westwood of Sloan.
We thank them for joining us tonight.
Indeed. Again, another indication that this is a regional festival, not just a Sioux City festival, but Siouxland is really an integral part of Rivercade, and Rivercade an integral part of Siouxland, not just Sioux City. The Ida County Fair Queen is with us tonight. We'll be getting a look at that float in just a moment. The Fair Queen is Shannon Cronin. The Ida County Beef Queen is Mary Friedrichsen, and the Ida County Pork Queen is Gina Johnson.
And the Ida County Fair runs July 26th through the
Starts
30th.
This week. A lot of county fairs. We were in Madison, Nebraska last week, and the Plymouth County Fair, and the Pocahontas County Fair, and the Ida County Fair.
If you choose to take part in all the activities happening in Siouxland this summer, you could be gone every night.
That's right.
Next, we have Westwood Soccer. They have they've been campaigning for a high school soccer team. All the kids in the parade are members of the soccer team, and currently Westwood has 150 kids involved with youth soccer.
And that's such a growing sport here in Sioux City as well as Westwood. Let's go to Julie Negus now.
Right here in the middle of the parade route, and I have some really tall people and some short people with me. Now, you look like your name's Uncle Sam. Is that it?
Yes, our name is definitely Uncle Sam / Mackenzie's.
Okay, and what's his name?
Uncle Sam / Mackenzie, slightly shorter.
Are you all related?
Yeah, we're father, son.
And you must have a business here. Do you do this every year?
We try to do it every year. Sometimes we miss it because of work schedules and whatnot, but we started in 1976 in the Bicentennial Parade, which we made the fronted page of the paper doing. So we're glad to be here. It's a lot of fun. We love the kids. We love the kids a lot.
Well, we're glad you're here, too, and be careful on those things, okay?
We try not to step on any news reporters or television people. It's a code of ethics, you know.
Thank you. We appreciate that. Have a good time.
You too. Have a nice afternoon now.
Bye-bye. Back to you, Greg and Julie.
We do appreciate that, not getting stepped on by men on stilts. That's a talent in itself. We keep stressing all these talents. I guess we aren't as up on our talents as we should be, but that's hard stuff.
Z98, the Z98 band, Sioux City's best rock and roll, and of course we have a partnership with Z98 and KMNS Radio, Channel 9 folks.
I know Greg can speak for the afternoon hours, but in the early morning hours, I work with him doing news and weather, and then in the afternoon, Greg takes over, and you can hear him on Z98 and KMNS.
Kevin Collins there. The Morningside Lutheran Church, with, if you know what their church looks like, you'll recognize that steeple. Kids and members of the church on board conducting worship services at Grandview Bandshell the 30th of July and also the 6th of August at 11:20 a.m. That's 11:20 a.m. at the Grandview Park.
I think last year they did it down at the riverfront. They try to kind of alternate their sites.
Now you see the snaking train coming up the avenue, coming up Douglas Street, followed by horses as we've got lots of events.
This is a mini train out of Inwood, Iowa that you just saw go by. And it also is symbolic today for, or representing, I should say, the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People.
Indeed. As Uncle Sam walks by, and these kids get a wave throughout the parade.
Very
following
popular ride.
That unit. Wells Blue Bunny sponsored a horse unit. As you can see, 2 large horses pulling that Wells Blue Bunny wagon. They don't deliver ice cream in that very often, I'll tell you.
Out of Lamar's, Iowa, Wells Blue Bunny.
The ice cream capital of the world. Remsen, Iowa, where they know how something about German and Luxembourg.
We've been up there for their
heritage.
festival a few times.
Indeed.
A lot of fun.
And they have a great time celebrating their Luxembourg heritage.
Great food at these festivals.
The community of Remsen. This is their queen and her court going by there. Julie Rowling's the queen, her court Kara Stews, Angie Louch, Jackie Gengler, and Kelly Ahrens. And that's the authentic music that they've got playing on their float. The last Sunday, in October, the 28th of October this year in Remsen.
Next, we have the Boys Club and their Taekwondo squad, or team, whatever it is called when you're in Taekwondo. The Boys and Girls Club of Sioux City home was founded in 1894, started off as an orphanage.
And they are exhibiting some of the things they've learned in Taekwondo classes. And as you can see, some of the guys have protectors on them, so they when they could take those kicks on the chest, they're not getting hurt. And these guys are in great shape, too, and they're going to run up and down the street. The Boys Club and the Girls Club of Sioux City doing a lot to help kids.
And again, during the school year, they're open for the kids to stop by after school, and during the summer, they're open every day.
Founded in 1894, a long and glorious history in Sioux City. Woodbury County Fair is coming up. Of course, that's in Mobile, Iowa. And the royalty there, Queen Jen Tabke and her court, we're reigning over the last of their reign.
Yeah, they're right at the end.
They'll be having new royalty selected there on the 2nd of August at the Woodbury County Fair, which runs the 2nd through the 6th in Harrington.
And that Queen
Gunfire.
That's just the Old West.
The River City Anglers, though, fishing for the future, coming up first. They're taking the train there, and let's go to Julie Negus, who perhaps can tell us more about what's going on the parade route.
The Old West Expo is a very important part of Rivercade if you're down the waterfront. And with me, I have some gun shooters and some can-can girls. What's your name?
Whiskey Runner.
Whiskey and?
Steve.
And?
Quiet Herb.
Quiet Herb. Tell us what you're doing here today. You're making a lot of noise on the parade.
We're part of the Guns and Garters group from Sioux City, and we're representing the Woodbury County Fair in Mobile this year.
Are you performing on the waterfront?
No, afraid not this year.
Okay, so this is it. If people want to see you, they need to get on the parade route. Oh, my. I think with that, we'll go back to Greg and Julie.
What was that, Julie? What was that?
That was the Can-Can girls giving you their best.
I see. Woodbury County Fair should be quite the event this year, Julie.
It's looking that way. A lot of time and effort goes into making the costumes for the Old West Expo each year. People that are involved in this really get into it. If you haven't already noticed, they really enjoy the atmosphere where they get these costumes on and start.
Coming up next, the Humane Society of Siouxland. Home is where the heart is. Fill your home with love, they say, and adopt a pet. The Siouxland Humane Society has been in existence for 101 years. Their mission to provide services and programs that promote the humane treatment of all animals, and they have brought their animals along tonight. Cats and dogs. They specialize in cats and dogs.
Ooh, this has got to be a popular entry in the parade for all the kids along the route.
Poor old dogs are probably getting psyched out by those gunfire that's coming down here. Some of them don't look like they want to go any closer to that.
I'm getting a little psyched out by the gunfire.
Lots of great dogs, great hounds from the...
Bows, scars.
Oh, nice cats, Julie, nice cats.
Okay, Greg and I are going to have a little arm wrestle here. We just caught one lollipop, and it's in my hands at this point.
You've got to grab a couple of more. My kids are out of town, see, so...
Ooh, that's right. I need another one, so we've got one for each of mine.
The Dakota City Fire Department with us tonight, and they are always active and ready to safeguard the folks who live in that area with fire protection.
For a small community, they do a great job.
They're busy.
They are busy over there. This is the time of year we hear a lot about grass fires and things like that really keep them hopping.
Some classic cars set to be heading our way after we get past this unit there.
This is representing the Chevy Fest. It's the 16th annual festival, car show, and swamp meet. Over 150 of the Midwest's finest Chevys will be seen in Dakota City, Nebraska.
Some of the clowns are getting onto the parade route now, and of course the kids love that. Sioux City Sillies, appropriately named. They're clowning around. They're all the Sioux City Sillies. They're local alley 185 of the Clowns of America International. Sioux City Sillies are a group of local people who join together to learn more about the art of clowning around. They enjoy bringing happiness to other people. They have a calliope, making some music for us.
They don't just dress up and head out there. I mean, they do take classes, study the face painting. They really work hard to look their best and to become official clowns.
And the mellow yellow monster truck, of course, that you've heard a lot about this year on Channel 9. Dacia and Brian are driving the truck tonight. And it's...
the Sea-Doo on top there.
Indeed. The
and a good prize you can win.
Is on top there and taking it around Siouxland. We're going to take a break, come back and give you more of the Rivercade Parade tonight. Please stay with us. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Diana Point, traditional dancer of the Winnebago Powwow. Experience our culture with foods like Indian tacos or corn soup, arts and crafts, and of course, the dances. Please come share in the celebration of our proud heritage, July 27th through the 30th in Winnebago, Nebraska.
Sponsored in part by Winnebago's Casino and the Winnebago Tribe of Nebraska.
You deserve Knepler's best. Follow me. Our quality personnel are the big reasons why we sell over 150 new and used vehicles each and every month. We shop several lending institutions, securing the lowest bank rates and GMAC financing available. Great people, products, and financing. More reasons why Knepler is Siouxland's best. Come on, you deserve it.
The Camberos family opened the Ranchito restaurant with one idea in mind, to give the area good, authentic Mexican food. The Ranchito uses the Mora family recipes, famous in Mexico and California. El Ranchito uses only the freshest meats and vegetables, so every dish turns out great. Plus, there's always big portions at reasonable prices, and you'll be spoiled with great service. If you're looking for authentic Mexican food, the Cambero family invites you to the El Ranchito restaurant.
Welcome back to the parade. You're seeing the Blue Diamond Realty. I call it a float. It's a truck. It's a big truck with a flatbed, and it's got a playhouse and a pool, and of course these folks want you to buy houses, and that's kind of a small one back there. Might have trouble getting the Major 9 News into that.
Doghouse, maybe?
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Good playhouse for the
This is one of
kids.
the Admiral's Awards, though, winning floats.
The floats are judged as they sit in the parking lot before they get on the parade route, and of course then they are given honors and prizes.
And that is a very nice one.
Coming up next, Sioux City Brick and Tile, as you're looking one more time at the Blue Diamond Realty float there.
And here comes the 1957 Chevy fire truck. And this truck was used by the Adel, Iowa Fire Department until 1993. It's driven by Norm Mahoney, president of the Sioux City Brick and Tile Company. Plus, the fire truck has 85,000 actual miles on it.
It still looks like it could go out and fight a fire right now, doesn't it? These fire trucks never go out of style. If they're taken out of service, then they end up in somebody's parade. You know,
Isn't that right?
They become an antique. And we have kids on there. Their baseball team, I'll bet, or softball team that they sponsor during the summer.
Looking like it.
Kids on the float tonight.
They're carrying weapons, water guns. I think we have MCI consumer markets coming up here. Some children on the float, MCI Friends and Family. They provide their own brand of fun with Friends and Family. MCI's float is full of employees and their friends and family, assisted by the MCI We Are Family song.
Beautiful night. As you can see, a big crowd. Lots of kids always come to the parade. The float from KTIV television in Sioux City. Some of the folks who work there on the float tonight. And of course, these kids, lots of them bring bags. As you can see, that young man has a bag there, and he's ready for any particular candy that gets tossed out. He's going to pounce right on it.
That's right. There's not a lot of candy in the Rivercade Parade. I think that's one thing. I think they've cut down on that, maybe due to a little of the dangerous throwing and fighting and everything else that goes on. But
Indeed.
So the little bit that there is does get fought over.
Indeed.
Next, we have the city of Hull, Iowa. The float being pulled by a set of trucks. That doesn't look like a truck. Had to look up again. Miss Hull, Tressa Dykstra is on board, and Little Miss Hull, Jordan Van Shepra. Looks like there's a few other royalty on there also.
They're dressed right for the evening, aren't they? They're probably glad it's just this warm.
I'm sure they are.
Let's go back to Julie now, who's got somebody else along the parade route. Julie?
Yeah, and I'm also in the parade now. Who do I have with me?
Sam Straub from Milford, Iowa, with the VFW Spencer, Iowa.
And you're driving a...
Oh, a little Model A play toy that we just drive around in parades, just have a little fun and try to catch up to that two-headed car that it doesn't know if it's coming or going.
I know what you mean, but you better hurry up. Thanks for being with us. Have a good time. Back to you.
All right, Julie, and as we said, that car that went by has a front end on both ends. interesting to see just what way that's going to go.
You would really like to know what makes that work. People like Sam entering a lot of parades. They just kind of make a summer of it, getting on the parade route. Next, we have the Mary J. Trelia Community House. It's the first float for them. I believe they've been operating for 74 years, and the first time they've entered Rivercade, and we are glad to see them. Welcome aboard, folks.
They provide a lot of facilities and programs to folks moving into our area. Folks that are just not only new to Sioux City, but new to the country.
They kind of bridge the gap.
And they provide a lot of services to help them get acquainted to Siouxland and Sioux City.
For all ages, from the very young on up through the senior citizens. Next we have Morningside College, it looks like.
Project Hope.
Project Hope was founded to provide hope and opportunity to pursue education for young, economically at-risk students, and Project Hope incorporates both parent involvement and mentoring by Morningside College students. Great program.
You're looking at some more dance squads as they come down Douglas Street here in Sioux City. This is the Whiting drill team. Got quite a congregation of drill units with us this year. Saw the Westwood one earlier, and the one that was in front of the All-America Band in Sioux City, All-City Band. And this group putting on a show.
They're called Simply Irresistible.
14 members this year. Kay McClure is their coach. They choreograph their own routines. Probably hear the winds picking up here on the parade route. Still a beautiful night for a parade in Sioux City. Couldn't ask for a better evening. It's a great night for the participants and for those of us who are watching.
And again, that was Simply Irresistible from Whiting, Iowa.
More units, so 170 of them, and we're a little more than halfway through the parade tonight. Of course, at the end, those of you who look forward to the Abu Bakr Shrine units, they'll be coming on later in the parade. There they go, the Whiting drill team.
This pickup representing balloons, etc. Obvious one there with all the balloons in the back. Southern Hills Mall.
And an award winner coming up next, the Queen's Award. And this is from the Wesley United Methodist Church, has won the Queen's Award this year. It's Noah's Ark. Wesley is the newest Methodist church in Sioux City. The congregation relocated from its former site in Leeds on Sioux City's north side. They offer traditional and non-traditional worship and Sunday school for all ages. The Wesley United Methodist Church with Noah's Ark.
And if we get a close-up, we're supposed to be watching for our general manager, Kim Cleaver's son, Corey, is on there. Watch for little redhead. He's going to be waving at us, I bet. Or at least at Mom.
What do you think he'll be? I wonder what kind, well, who's he playing? Noah? No, I don't think that's Noah there.
No, Noah's a little tall.
Oh, there he is.
I think he's in the shades there.
Yeah, oh,
nice
cool.
wave for us.
He's got an elephant or something.
I think he spotted Mom.
Sure he did.
That's a great float. Congratulations to them for their award.
Indeed. The Queen's Award.
More royalty coming up the path.
Oh,
this is
Popcorn Days.
Plymouth.
The Shaler Chamber of Commerce Popcorn Days royalty. 45th annual Popcorn Days was July 7th and 8th. And this is the 1995 Popcorn Days Queen on her court. Michelle Pyle is the queen. Kelly McInerney is the princess, and Kendra Koch.
We're a little turned around. This is Plymouth County here in front. Shaler's
yes.
coming up behind him, but Plymouth County Fair Queens, let me run over those. Rebecca Waddell, and the first runner-up is Kelly Ogden. Miss Congeniality is Mandy Lintinger. Then we hit the Shaler Popcorn Days.
Popcorn Days, of course, an annual affair over there because they grow a lot of popcorn in that area. That's why Popcorn Days.
You know, they built the huge popcorn ball this year to kind of bring a little attention to their festival and hoping to get it in the Guinness Book of World Records. I can't remember if they did. I would think they did. How many people make giant popcorn balls?
WNAX Oldies 104 with us tonight. Their band in the parade tonight.
That's out of Yankton, South Dakota. They play hits from the 50s, 60s, and 70s.
One of the things that has been revived in Siouxland the last several years has been Soapbox Derby. And here we see a couple of examples of what the kids and their parents have built, Soapbox Derby cars. Local race champions on the float this year, plus winners and other participants of the local race that was held earlier this month on July 9th. As you can see, some of those look like they could really roll down the street.
Wish we could fit in those and try them out. And again, you'll have to wait till next summer to see that happen again. July 9th is when it was held.
Some more of the cars coming down the street kind of look like torpedoes, and that's what they're supposed to do, not take much wind resistance as they go down the street.
Is that held on Pierce Street? Is that they block off a portion? It has been in the past.
I can't remember. This year was a different location, and I think it was moved, but a similar hill. Clay County Fair, of course, in Spencer, Iowa, an event that many folks in Siouxland use every year, and they go through the Clay County Fair at Spencer, September 9th through the 17th this year.
9-day fair. You can get a free brochure, too. I'd rattle off the phone number. I don't know if anyone's ready, but it's 262-4740 if you want to take a trip up there, and we do every year.
Indeed. The KMEG exhibit you saw going by as lots of folks on the parade route expressed their appreciation. The Near North Side Coalition in Sioux City. Folks on the float, their float demonstrating and promoting the neighborhood networking in all neighborhoods in Sioux City to get together, talk out their problems.
Trying to improve the quality of life and safety of the neighborhood.
Near North Side Coalition, and McGruff the crime dog is down the route coming along, and the police car, the community support policing unit that has been instituted in Sioux City to try and help neighborhoods get together, the community action support team. Behind them will be McGruff the crime dog, person who's really making a commitment here wearing the McGruff suit on a day like tonight. And as you look at McGruff come down the parade route, we're going to take another break here on our KCAU coverage of the 1995 Dairy Queen Rivercade Parade. We'll be right back.
Three, two, one. To celebrate the Apollo 13 movie, Hardee's helps you start your own space program. You could buy the Saturn V rocket from the government for about $14 gazillion. Or collect this 3-stage rocket when you buy any Hardee's combo. Collect 1 stage each week, only 99 cents. The government gives you space. Hardee's serves your favorite sandwiches, and Hardee's gives you 2 free Pog milk caps with each stage. So, compare price tags.
Well, I know which one's in my budget.
Apollo 13 rocket, new at Hardee's.
Furniture with timeless beauty. Fine lines that reflect a commitment to quality. Unique styling and features found only in furniture designed to last a lifetime. At home, quality dining furniture doesn't have to be expensive. Guaranteed. Contemporary to traditional. Complete oak dining sets from $3.99 to $26.99. There's just no place like home. Now open in Sioux City.
If you see yourself in the field of high technology, your future begins at Northwest Iowa Community College. You'll receive quality, personalized instruction and benefit from experts in the field of your choice. Prepare for careers of the 90s and beyond with hands-on experience in a college that cares about you.
I chose NCC because of the quality of their technical programs.
Enroll in Northwest Iowa Community College. Invest in your future today.
In 1995, Honda offered its biggest selection of models ever. You bided your time. In 1995, Honda won even more praise for quality and reliability. You paced yourself. Then came the Honda 95 clearance. How clever of you. Timing is everything at your Honda dealer.
Welcome back to parade coverage, live here on Douglas Street in Sioux City. The American Red Cross with their units.
They've been serving Siouxland since 1917. They serve the community in times of disasters. They also serve health and safety needs, water safety, CPR, first aid, youth development, and service to military families, offering classes throughout the year.
A lot of kids learn to swim in these American Red Cross programs. The St. Florian Fire and Burn Foundation of Sioux City is our next exhibit. As you can see there, the fire safety house built by the home builders of Greater Siouxland. Now, the house is made possible by donations of many folks. This is a 2-story house on wheels, and it's used to demonstrate real lifelike conditions of a real fire. So this is a great thing to teach kids and people what to do if there's a fire.
Up next, the Sanford Center. Heartbeat of the city, they say. Again, another one of the community agencies really serving the children.
They have a lot of programs. The Little Stars are some of the units that come out of the Sanford Center. They're supporting a neighborhood coalition as well on the near west side of Sioux City. The schools, they're working with the middle schools in Sioux City and working with those kids in the middle schools to try and keep them drug and alcohol free. One of the...
Their shirts say, big dreams.
Kids having fun tonight.
Again, this is the 32nd annual Rivercade Festival. So we have a little history building here.
It's a woodpecker on that truck.
This is the Woodbury Woodies.
That's right.
Advertising for regional RV camp Vincent, regional directors of family camping and RVs. I was wondering if that woodpecker was going to have anything to do with it.
Tomorrow night at Rivercade at Chautauqua Park, I should say Wednesday night. Wednesday night is when Siouxland Cablecom will sponsor 2 Nickelodeon programs on Kids Day, and you'll be able to see some of the people who are involved with that, and that's a big, big favorite. Nickelodeon Kids Day. That's Wednesday night at Chautauqua Park. Girls Inc., Girls Incorporated with their drill team.
They meet the special needs of girls and empower girls to become confident, productive, and economically independent adults. And I was just over there last week doing a story with them. They were offering a kids' ability workshop, teaching kids to stand up for their rights, fight back when cases of abduction and sex abuse.
Maybe this is just a small part of the kids who go to Girls Inc., and a small part of the people who are involved in helping them learn all sorts of things. They have computers there and really do a terrific job at helping these kids ease into adulthood and have fun at the same time.
That's the key right there, have fun at the same time. And again, another organization that depends a lot on volunteers to make it a successful program.
Indeed, the unicycle is just going through the picture there, as you just saw his legs.
Got to see his legs, but yeah.
6 or 7 feet off the ground, and it looks like Julie Negus is ready with another interview. Julie?
That's right. I found a new friend in the crowd. What's your name?
Trevor Maudlin.
Trevor, and you are here watching someone special today, aren't you?
Yeah, my sister.
What did she do in the parade?
She was holding the flag for Wendy's.
Okay, and if you had to rate her performance, how did she do?
1.
A 1? That's not very good. You told me earlier she was a little nervous.
Yeah, she looked, her face was all red and stuff.
And how would you be if you were in the parade?
Probably redder than that.
Thanks a lot for talking to us. Hope you enjoy the rest of the parade. Say hi to your sister. Back to you.
Thank you, Julie. The La Casa Latina float just going by there with the music, and it was an award winner tonight. Casa Latina with the Sons de Mi Tierra.
Little Miss Kingsley going by. Kingsley Community Service Club sponsoring her. And that was, let's see, trying to find her name. Barb Mosher in her court.
Coming up next, the Siouxland Ski Club. The Ski Club is becoming one of the premier social organizations in the Siouxland area. This is not the kind of weather you usually see these folks. They're usually out when it's cold, and of course they're looking forward. These are people who really look forward to the winter.
They like it, yeah.
They love to go on sponsored ski trips, and they have a variety of other activities that appeal to the non-skier as well. This is the Siouxland Ski Club.
Dan Tramp, president.
Probably don't take that Volkswagen down the mountain.
Probably not.
Something of the same kind of skiing variety, but on a different surface. Coming up next, this is the Siouxland Water Ski Club. Julie?
They'd like to invite you to have fun with water skiing, ski jumps, or just having fun anytime. Contact Randy or Lonnie Penny at 252-1233. Randy or Lonnie also will be happy to teach you barefoot skiing.
Huh. I have enough trouble. I can do 2 skis. 1 ski is a real problem for me. Barefoot, I don't know about that.
Be fun to watch anyway.
Indeed, and they've got that boat filled. Now, if that boat were on the water, it'd probably be illegal, but in a parade, it's just fine. Coming up next.
Somebody that has to be a little bit warm, I would say.
Yeah, and the Super Pig. KSUX Radio in Sioux City with the Super Pig and their country music station in Sioux City for those of you who live in perhaps outside their coverage area. And there's the pig. There's the Super Pig.
Where else but the Rivercade Parade would you see a pig on a horse?
Indeed.
Nissan Pathfinder and a bunch more.
Yeah, you don't see that very often, do you? Even on the strangest farms, you don't see pigs on horses.
There's been a little argument as to who was going to be the pig on the horse.
Really? I wonder who it is. Anybody we know?
I'm not sure. They probably want to remain anonymous.
You saw some of the construction barricades there behind the horse. The City Hall being reconstructed in Sioux City, a project that will take some time, and of course that's why Douglas Street has been narrowed, and we moved our vantage point down about a block south of our KCAU TV studios.
It's going as smoothly as you could expect, though, the construction and the tear-down process.
This is a large truck that doesn't have to worry about high water.
It's a group that's having a lot of fun. Listen to it. Rimby and Rimby Construction, and this is a Mavericks.
That's right.
The Galaxy
Bar. Located in the heart of the Sioux City Stockyards area.
That's a music company that does parties and weddings, that carries all supplies and features DJ Roger Lieber, Siouxland premier DJ for over 12 years. He's been head DJ for 6 major Sioux City nightclubs.
The horses coming in front of us here on the Douglas Street side of the Federal Building in downtown Sioux City. Looks like some hobos coming too.
That quarter horse Palomino represented the RCC Western Wear at Southern Hills Mall. Here we have South Dakota State University.
Hobo Days, and they want us to come to Hobo Days in October every year. October 14th, 1995, and of course they usually have a football game there at Brookings. And
I've been up to that before.
All sorts of fun on Hobo Day. They're followed by the Sioux City Cosmopolitan Club. We usually see that big fire engine they have, but this year they've got a purple fire.
Right.
And they're building a future free from diabetes, one of the projects of that service club.
Maybe it had a little trouble getting started on this hot summer day.
Well, another fixture on the Rivercade Parade this year, the Sioux City Community School string players. Students have been learning to play in the public, elementary, and middle schools in the Sioux City area. This is the string program. Operates in the spring, too, but really they play violins, cellos, and violas. Gary Gridley is one of their teachers, and they're playing some tunes for us tonight.
One of the programs that has been threatened by all the budget cuts that come and go, and they've managed to hang on so far.
We have made some necessary adjustments to keep it rolling. These are folks that seem to be keeping a pretty tight rein on their balloon as the winds, we said, picked up on Douglas Street, blowing up the Douglas Street area here today, and they got the Security National Bank helium blimp. It's their good bank blimp used at all the bank's promotion activities, and employees, I'll bet, holding on to it, Julie.
Looks like it. And again, the wind that's come up, very pleasant if you needed a little cooling off, but it does probably add a few complications to those on the parade, in the parade route. Next, we have Rainbow Boutique, or maybe we don't. That doesn't look like what the Rainbow Boutique was going to look like, but could be. Let's wait and see. This is still going along with the
security bank. You got Dave Hollop driving that pickup we recognized, Dave, and he's got blowing up balloons in the back of that. So probably if they get a little less air in the blimp, they can bring it back and put it.
Right. Now we have the Rainbow Boutique, a Genie 1977 car with Queen Tressa Zangerly, Queen for the Bridals model.
Let's go to Julie Negus along the parade route. Julie?
Hi,
I'm here with a couple of very important Rivercade officials. I have Dwayne Hoffmeyer, who's on the board, and Judy Wright, who is holding some buttons in her hand. Tell us about the Rivercade buttons, Judy.
Okay, the buttons are on sale for $15 tonight. After the parade at 9 o'clock, they go up to $20. They get you into all the Rivercade events, all the entertainment, the Old West.
And they can buy them right now on the parade route, right?
Right, for $15. After the parade, it's $20.
So if you're sitting at home and you don't have your button yet, you need to get down the parade route and get one before the prices go up, right?
Right.
We have lots of great entertainment for you, so come down and get in your buttons, and thank you, both of you. Get back to work. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Julie. We're looking now at the Gumball Club in Sioux City, First Federal Savings and Loan. Gumball Club, 4,000 members, and they all love to save money. This club is for savers, 12 years old and under. It's been a part of the First Federal family tradition for 13 years. Those are big gumballs in that machine.
It's a great idea. Get kids interested early.
Indeed. Here comes the train. Here comes the train.
This mini train is from Jackson, Minnesota, and riding in the train, probably it says staff and management of the Lakeport Pronto, but if they're running the Pronto, I think they might have a few family members along. Pronto Express.
It looks like fun to ride in.
Some of those adults might not be able to stand up when they're done.
Have some more colorful balloons coming down. This might be some more of the float that we Julie just told you about, and the Army Reserve is coming up next. One of theirs, is that a Humvee, Julie?
Sure.
Looks like a great vehicle on a day like today. More of the U.S. Army Reserve here, military police unit going in front of us here on Douglas Street. And a big Army truck coming down, or up, I should say, Douglas Street as well. As it rolls by. And we're going to take a break here on the 1995 Dairy Queen Rivercade Parade here on Channel 9. We'll be right with you again, so please stay with us. Lots more to come.
Where's one of the best places to find a used car, truck, or minivan? At a dealership that sells a lot of new vehicles and takes in a lot of nice trade-ins, of course. At Charlie Zook Motors, we sell a lot of new vehicles, it's true, and because of that, we always have a super selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and minivans. Right now at Charlie Zook Motors, our selection is the best ever. Most have warranties, and many have factory warranties still on them. Since almost all of our used vehicles are trade-ins, it's easy to check history on nearly every one on our lot. The best place to find a used vehicle? Charlie Zook Motors on 6th Street or Highway 75 North.
Hi, I'm Diane LaPointe, traditional dancer of the Winnebago Powwow. Experience our culture with foods like Indian tacos or corn soup, arts and crafts, and of course, the dances. Please come share in the celebration of our proud heritage, July 27th through the 30th in Winnebago, Nebraska.
Sponsored in part by Winnebago's Casino and the Winnebago Tribe of Nebraska.
Gotta make a stop at the futon shop.
If you've got a need for a futon, then you've got to get to the Futon Shop at Total Bedroom, where you've got to save on a futon. Get a terrific buy on our black metal frame with futon, just $199, or the 7-piece group, just $499. So much to choose for so little money. You can't beat the style and selection at the Futon Shop. Get a complete futon and frame for just $144. With designer futon covers from $49, you're sure to get the look you want for less at the Futon Shop.
Gotta make a stop at the futon shop.
It's amazing. I don't know how they did it. The Country Hearth Bakers discovered a way to make white bread with all the nutrients and fiber of 100% whole wheat bread. It has the color, texture, and moisture kids choose. That's why they call it Kids' Choice. This delicious bread contains the fiber, iron, and important nutrients of good nutrition. Kids' Choice truly is a bread the entire family can enjoy. The taste and texture kids love with all the nutrition and fiber of 100% whole wheat bread. You'll really like this one. Kids' Choice from Country Hearth.
And we are back on the parade route, Rivercade, 1995. Greg Lund, Julie White joining you here. And you see Orange City going by. Their float represents the Tulip Festival. Always a beautiful float, always a beautiful festival.
Indeed. In May every year when the tulips come out in bloom, Kathy Rogg here on that float, the queen of the festival, and getting ready for another one in Orange City next May.
Major 9 tries to make it a habit of getting up there.
We were there this year, had a great time. Little Red Hen House with us tonight. It's urging the chicks to have a good time at Rivercade. And at Joseph, Little Red Hen Theater will present Joseph in August.
They also had Genie's at the Haskell House on the front of that float. There you see the little gals drinking tea. I don't know if you've been over there, Greg, but kind of a new tea house, antique home decorated. Wonderful place to go. Wakefield, Nebraska.
Folks from Cherokee with us tonight. Of course, they have a big yearly event, a rodeo that happens right around Labor Day weekend. And Bob Barnes always helps them put that together, and we've been there too as well, taking our news on the road. Cherokee, Iowa, one of the places.
I think we have the big truck coming up the road there from Northwest Iowa Power Cooperative, and that's located right outside of Lamar's along Highway 75. Northwest Iowa Power Cooperative is a wholesale electric utility company providing power to 9 rural electric cooperatives and 1 municipal electric company in western Iowa.
We're recycling as well. This is the Siouxland Regional Recycling Center, and of course this is something that folks in Sioux City have started to see a lot of, as on mornings when they go around the city picking up your plastics and your papers and your, let's see, glass and all sorts of things that you can put out and recycle in a way that we haven't been able to do before.
It is the in thing to do.
Recycling Center, indeed.
Here we have the Left Hills Organization horses, 15 to 20 horses marching along there, and anyone that has been down Interstate 29 had the chance to enjoy the Left Hills.
Right, I guess this was the recycling group was a harbinger of things to come, because then came the horses and then will come the garbage truck after that.
We hope.
Get it all in there together. The Omaha Horse Warrior Society, it's of course, and they are enhancing their tradition as they are dressed in their ceremonial and traditional costumes, the Omaha Tribal Powwow Princess. And of course, as you look at those costumes, they mean a great deal to members of the Omaha tribe, and they wear them with pride.
That powwow, the Omaha Powwow, is coming up August 10th through the 13th.
And of course, the end of this week, we'll be at the Winnebago Powwow in Winnebago, Nebraska.
Busy week ahead.
Indeed.
Fun week ahead. Here we have the Greater Siouxland Fair Little Princess, Dakota and Thurston County.
That's coming up, isn't it? Isn't that always in August?
Yes, yes. Toward the end of the month.
Always look forward to that in Dakota and Thurston County.
Elizabeth Tenonco.
Oh, she's cute, isn't she? What a smile. What a great smile. Looks like we got a baseball team coming at us, Julie. The Senior League here on Douglas Street in Sioux City. They have a sign on the side of that unit which tells just how well they did at the state tournament. They were 4th in the state. The West Side All-Stars coming down Douglas Street tonight. And as you can see now, this is a unit that's throwing lots of candy out because the kids are congregating around these floats as they come up Douglas Street. Sioux City War Eagle Park going in front of us with their powwow princess.
Walk down to 617 6th Street. Free weights. Free weights, folks. Step
out. Health Club being advertised there.
See us, please.
And we're going to take another break here along as we see this big chicken coming at us. We'll take you to break, bring you more of the parade live here on Channel 9 when we come back.
The Apollo 13 movie, American Heroes, and we're bringing them back.
Hello, Hardee's. We are hungry. Over.
Roger, Apollo. Recommend 3 Apollo combos. Over.
Roger.
2 juicy beef patties, cheese, and special sauce. The Hardee's Apollo Burger. With booster-size fries and Coke for just $2.99. Hardee's Apollo Combo.
We are go for lunch.
The biggest combo for the money on the planet.
Think they'll be back?
The taste always brings them back. Fresh from the kitchen at Hardee's. Over.
Who said you have to be big to be good? Northwest Iowa Community College offers quality education, small class sizes, and it's close to home. Receive the best in faculty instruction with choices of many liberal arts courses during the day or night, or choose classes in business or nursing. Want to transfer to a 4-year college or university? That's possible too, and you'll be getting your education at a college that cares about you.
I chose Northwest Iowa Community College because it was close to home and it offers excellent programs.
Northwest Iowa Community College.
Henry, have you started cleaning the garage yet?
Yeah. Henry, this is your garage, isn't it? Since you have all those old valuables lying around, you might as well put the Journal to work for you. Hurry and call. They'll clean that garage of yours. For a limited time, the Journal is offering 3 lines for 10 days, and you can receive a gift certificate. Act now. Clean the closet, your garage. Get that extra baggage out of your attic. Hey, put the Sioux City Journal to work for you so you don't have to. Henry, call today. Henry! Henry!
Get your motor running. Head out on the highway. Hey, you can't beat 3.9 financing on America's #1 selling small car, Ford Escort. And you can't beat saving almost $30 a month in payments or getting a choice of models, including the new Escort Sport with alloy wheels and rear spoiler at no extra charge. To be wild. But you do have to beat the clock because 3.9 financing on Escort is all over August 14th.
Welcome back to parade coverage. Coming down Douglas Street now is the start of the Shriners part of this parade. The Abu Bakr Shrine Temple has many shrine units. The big bell brings us to the part of that parade that a lot of folks look forward to. And tonight, especially because the White Horse Mounted Patrol is coming up Douglas Street for your pleasure. And Julie Negus has someone to talk to on the parade route. Julie?
I have lots of young Rivercaders with me, several of them that have been out here enjoying the parade. And what is your name, sir?
Robert Dickinson.
Robert has been along the parade route. He came up to me and said, I want to talk to you about the parade. Is this your first parade you've been to? You've been to more of them?
Been more.
And do you know anybody in the parade today?
My cousin.
And what's your cousin doing in the parade?
She's in the girls' club.
Okay. So is that your favorite part of the parade, or what's your favorite part?
I think all of them are good.
We're going to see you out here again next year?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll be looking for you, Robert. Thank you very much. Back to you, Greg.
All right, thank you, Julie.
Here we have the color guard going by with cycle escort for the Shriners.
And here comes the White Horse Mounted Patrol, as you can see, starting down the parade off. Clarence Carney, the potentate of Abu Bakr this year, riding in that carriage.
Please remember to keep your children back. We're not allowed to throw anything from the parade route, and our motorized units will be using full street width for the maneuver.
White Horse Patrol traveling. They've been in Washington, D.C. even, so we're fortunate to have them here for us tonight.
Followed them to the Rose Bowl Parade in 1981. The Iowa Hawkeyes were there along with the White Horse Patrol, and this is quite a group.
No matter where they are, they impress.
You don't see horses like this, that many of them all at once, and they're all trained and do a great job. And these guys have to put in a lot of work in getting this routine down.
I have been out to the barn during training sessions, and they work hard. Now, these guys are dressed warm tonight. This is how I used to dress when I marched in the band. They have to be a little bit uncomfortable. At least they're not walking, though. They get a ride.
That's right. The White Horse Mounted Patrol.
Then they have their trained, what'd you call it, mule?
Yeah. I think it's, it looks like a horse, but it kind of looks, I'm not exactly sure. Let's see here.
See, there it is, smiling at the camera.
Oh, yeah, trained it.
Trained.
It's a star. That mule's a star.
There's Mr. Lund over there.
Do I know him?
Well,
I don't know. Even the little ones get a big kick out of the parade. That might be Dick Wallen coming back up the street. He's got lots of horses that he trains. And Dick just had his horse show yesterday, the Rivercade Horse Show, at his stables. And this horse, look at this. It'll talk. And strut and jump and rear, and beautiful horse.
Besides looking beautiful, yeah, I was just going to say, besides all its tricks, it's very beautiful. Decked out in bright red.
That's terrific. And that horse knows her master's voice wonderfully well and just behaves. Don't you wish you could get your kids to do that?
Yeah. And again, Dick Wallen, one of those people that's known far and wide for his ability with horses. Here we have the Abu Bakr Chanters.
Shrine Chanters are singing us a song tonight. Don Kelsey, their director. It's a wonderful West. That's the best job that I know. Happy guys singing tonight. As we watch more of the Abu Bakr units coming down the parade route. We're going to take another break here on our live parade coverage here on Channel 9.
Hi, kids. Hello.
Hi, I want you to try something. Eat a slice of your regular bread. Notice the lack of flavor. Now, try country hearth bread. You can feel and smell its freshness. Its taste is moist and delicious. Country hearth bread is made with natural whole grains, is naturally high in fiber, and has no artificial preservatives. Don't settle for ordinary bread when you can have country hearth. You'll never take bread for granted again.
Hi, I'm Ron Hatch. Gotta hurry. Hatches is so overstocked we must sell over $500,000 in excess inventory right now. Gotta hurry. I need to mark down everything to move it quick. Nothing will be held back. So, if you're in the market for quality home furnishings, come to Hatch Furniture now during our emergency clearance sale. Hatch Furniture in Yankton and Sioux City, where you'll like our style and you'll love our price.
Winnevegas is proud to present Grammy Award winner B.J. Thomas.
Show me a smile again. Don't waste another minute on your trying.
Wednesday, July 26th, 2 shows only.
Somebody done somebody wrong song.
Winnevegas, the friendly casino, just 20 minutes south of Sioux City, I-29 Sloan exit 127. Winnevegas, the friendly casino.
The 95 Accord LX was named the best overall value in its class. You played it cool. Once again in 95, more people chose the Accord over any other car. You bided your time. Then came the Honda 95 clearance lease for just $189 a month for 24 months. Very intelligent. Timing is everything at your Honda dealer.
Welcome back to our live parade coverage of the 1995 Dairy Queen Rivercade Parade. The Shrine Foot Patrol you're seeing on Douglas Street here. You guys march down a parade in formation, lots of different formations. One of many units of the Abu Bakr Shrine Temple. Of course, their goal is to raise money for the shrine hospitals that are all around the country, helping kids who have maladies of all different kinds, burns, orthopedic problems, helped free by the Shriners.
Exactly. We see all the fun they have in the summer during the parades, but very serious, serious goal they have to help the children.
These guys get lots of exercise. No wonder they're all so trim.
That's right. Hope they have comfortable shoes on tonight.
Yeah, they've got to have comfortable shoes. And of course, it wouldn't be a parade without the Shrine Clowns, and they're coming up right after the Foot Patrol.
You know, you can be in the oddest places in Sioux City, and all of a sudden a Shrine Clown is after you. Uh-oh. We have one of the clowns approaching us, so...
Thank you.
For my write-in campaign.
Hey,
Me and Bob, we're going to go together.
That's just the clown coming up to us after riding in the car with Bob Scott, giving us his slip for the write-in campaign.
Going to run right along with Bob. A duo ticket, I guess.
More Shrine Clowns coming down Douglas Street.
Besides helping pay for a lot of the hospital needs, they also are very good about making hospital visits and cheering up those kids that have to be tied up in the hospital for a while.
There's the Oriental Band that you're hearing now, and they play music that you don't hear very often. Roger Schultz there, one of the drummers.
See a little extra activity there.
Yeah.
Fancy drumming. How'd you like to sit by that cymbal all night long?
Yeah, at the end of the night, you've got a headache.
They do support 22 Shrine hospitals, as you can see by this next float.
Have a Shrine game. Morningside College has a Shrine game every year, and of course, the football game they have for the state of Iowa. They have one in the state of Nebraska as well, where best high school athletes get together and play each other to raise money for Shrine Hospitals. These are some of the vans that you saw there that are taking children to hospitals around the country. And what they do is they're very comfortable vans, and their time is donated by these people, and the gas money is donated. And the nearest hospital in our area is Minneapolis unit, and kids are taken there and picked
even
up
by flight
and brought back. Indeed, some of the more serious cases are the flying feds take care of them, and they fly them up to Minneapolis. Here's the brass band.
They find space and time in their Shrine Hall for all the different groups to get in practice time.
They don't get together all that often, and when they do, it is quite a gathering. A couple of times a year for ceremonials. These are folks that really work with the sahibs, the folks that really work with the kids and raising money to get the programs going.
The same could be said for the Abu Bakr Shriners, as we've been saying about the Rivercade volunteers. Once they are a Shriner, they are pretty much dedicated for life. They're with them all the way through.
And of course, before you are a Shriner, you must be in the Masonic orders, and that's that float that you're seeing now. And on the fan trams, who we got on the fan trams here?
Past
exactly
masters of the Masonic Lodge. Looks like a nice ride, doesn't it?
Yeah, these guys are going the right way. Don
They've got it.
There, Jeff Buckman and... and the Shriners and the Masons coming down the street.
The fraternity that cares, 150 years of service.
Indeed. Glenn Parrott riding on that float. The 1995 Rivercade Parade as more Shrine units come rolling down the street.
This is one of the more active groups. This is when you need to get a little bit far back from the curb. That's right.
Get to the curbs. Grab the women, grab the children, grab the parents, grab the dads, get them out of there.
You wonder how, after you watch these guys in their little cars and on the flying carpets, how they get through each parade safely, but they have a pretty good safety record.
Yeah, and I never see them have any dents. Never see any dents in these things.
No. Maybe they just take them out of commission so as not to embarrass themselves.
Yeah, it could be. But I always see the law enforcement folks kind of watching them wistfully every time they come down the street.
But like you said, mothers are grabbing their children and heading away from the curbs.
Not sure what particular unit we have here, Julie.
Is this the Rat Patrol?
It could be. I'm not sure. It could be the Rat Patrol. They're out of a little bit of the order that we had been told they would be coming in.
After seeing them year after year after year, we should know this by now, but we enjoy them just the same, whether we know which group they exactly are.
Now they're coming in review, and here they come by us now.
And away they go.
This is the Cornhusker Shrine Club.
Cornhusker, okay.
Members of the Abu Bakr fraternity that are from the state of Nebraska, and they put this unit together, as Julie said, been here for some time. And they're loud. There they go. And as they leave, we'll take a leave of you for a short time. We'll be back with more of the parade. Stay with us.
Winnevegas is proud to present Grammy Award winner B.J. Thomas.
Show me a smile again. Don't waste another minute on your crying.
Wednesday, July 26th, 2 shows only.
Somebody done somebody wrong song.
Winnevegas, the friendly casino, just 20 minutes south of Sioux City, I-29, Sloan exit 127. Winnevegas, the friendly casino.
3, 2,
1.
To celebrate the Apollo 13 movie, Hardee's helps you start your own space program. You could buy the Saturn V rocket from the government for about $14 gazillion. Or collect this 3-stage rocket when you buy any Hardee's combo. Collect 1 stage each week, only 99 cents. The government gives you space food. Hardee's serves your favorite sandwiches. And Hardee's gives you 2 free Pog milk caps with each stage. So, compare price tags.
Well, I know which one's in my budget.
Apollo 13 rocket, new at Hardee's.
Take 55,000 famous Berkline recliners. Deck them out in plush, DuPont, Antron fabric in any of 3 versatile colors. Use a mechanism so strong it comes with a limited lifetime warranty. What do you pay for a high-end Berkline recliner like this these days? During Heilig Myers days, under $300. Hey, a country as big as America needs a recliner sale roughly the same size.
Have you started cleaning the garage yet?
Yeah. Henry, this is your garage, isn't it? Since you have all those old valuables lying around, you might as well put the Journal to work for you. Hurry and call. They'll clean that garage of yours. For a limited time, the Journal is offering 3 lines for 10 days, and you can receive a gift certificate. Act now. Clean the closet, your garage. Get that extra baggage out of your attic. Hey, put the Sioux City Journal to work for you so you don't have to. Henry, call today. Henry!
We're back live downtown Sioux City for the 1995 Rivercade Dairy Queen Parade. The Alphabet Shrine units filing by, entertaining a big crowd in Sioux City, Julie, and I think the crowd is really terrific this year. It's hard for us to know how many thousands of people come, but it looks great.
Right. The wrecking crew just went by with a lot of interesting units, and here we have one of those, another one of those entries that you need to back off a little bit.
You could get a little wet if you don't watch out. You could get a little
spitting,
wet.
what would you call that? Is it a ram supposed to be, or
yeah, ride the ram
of a few
and
things?
look out for the shower it provides.
That's right.
The wrecking crew, of course, kind of like its name, it raises lots of havoc around, has lots of fun, tries to keep its wheels on the ground.
Has to be an exciting ride, riding in the back of that one, dragging your tail.
You want to have a good, strong stomach before you go around there. Some of the dune buggies there.
You know, maybe you know, Greg, how many strong the Shriners are?
I don't know.
Don't know?
I don't know.
Big organization. Just what you see tonight.
Cover a big part of northeast Nebraska and western Iowa. Big bear on the front of that golf cart. Here comes a car that they've had for a long time and has its own way to go. Kind of has a mind of its own, and all of a sudden it can just pop up at the most inopportune time.
See what it's going to do here.
Yeah, we'll see. There
we go. Hang on, guys in the back seat. Who needs to go to the carnival? Yeah. Like having your own carnival ride right here in downtown Sioux City.
The tilt-a-whirl and a scrambler all in one.
Of course, a carnival part of Rivercade festivities out at Chautauqua Park. Now, you can still get your Rivercade buttons, too. I think at 9 o'clock tonight, they become $20. They've been $15 up to this point. And I'm not sure which night it is, but Kids Night, where you can get the armband, and I think it's $8. Kids can ride all night.
Carnival opens tomorrow night. The Flying Carpets of Cherokee. Performing down on Douglas Street, a little further south than our vantage point right now.
Thursday armband night. Let's throw that in for anybody that's interested in going down to the... They have been working out at Chautauqua Park all year long, improving the facilities out there. So if you get a chance, stop on out, take part in the Rivercade festivities.
Come those flying carpets as they come down the boulevard. Now, but not for long, probably.
A little weaving order here. Rooftop camera giving us a good view there.
lot of kids would love to have these little
Wouldn't
things
that
at
be
home.
great? Wouldn't that be great?
And people who are not so
I was
kiddy.
going to say, I think I'd like to jump on one of those. Pretty noisy group here, but wait till the next entry comes up. Then I think that rat patrol I talked about might be coming up. Young and old alike enjoying the Rivercade Parade tonight. And again, it has cooled off. Very, very pleasant out here this evening.
Very nice night.
We'll hope for the same for tomorrow night. Drums Across America, Channel 9 broadcasting. You'll be out there.
That's right.
Live
For,
newscast.
News live tomorrow at 6 o'clock, and of course there's still tickets available for Drums Across America.
That's at Roberts Stadium out in Morningside.
Some good drivers here.
With the construction going on up here around City Hall, they have to kind of reorganize their routine a little bit, squish it together.
And we are coming to the end of our parade. When you see the street sweepers, you know that it's just about all she wrote.
The fun is over for another year, but of course, they have the reputation. They will be back here next year.
We'll wrap things up in just a moment, but we're going to send you away for just a moment. We'll come back here to the 1995 Rivercade Dairy Queen Parade.
In 1866, the U.S. government asked the Winnebagos for help in the border ranges of northern plains. Chief Little Priest and 75 other Winnebagos offered their services. In the spring of 1866, Little Priest was wounded 4 times, taken home where he died. His brother Chief Gray Wolf proposed an annual memorial celebration of his death. Today, the celebration is known as the annual homecoming celebration, honoring all Winnebago veterans.
Sponsored in part by Winnebago's Casino and the Winnebago Tribe of Nebraska.
There's big news from your Toyota dealer, and it's drawing a big crowd. They promise to make it easier than ever to get into a new Tacoma. And during their summer clearance, they're delivering with a Tacoma lease for just $199 down and $199 a month. $199 for the truck that outpowers Chevy, Ford, and Dodge. And just announced for this clearance, big factory dealer incentives on Tacoma and T100. Now's the time. Your Toyota dealer's the place to save, and that's a promise. But you better hurry. See your Toyota dealer today.
Back in my hometown when I was a young boy, there was a Mrs. Baker who baked the best bread you ever tasted. I'd visit her often. One day, Mrs. Baker told me her secret. Healthful, natural ingredients, whole grains, and a lot of care. I thought I'd never taste bread that good again. Years later, I discovered Country Hearth bread. When I tasted it, that was Mrs. Baker's bread, but it said Country Hearth on the wrapper. They have many delicious varieties delivered fresh to the store every day. If there's no Mrs. Baker near you, there is a store that sells Country Hearth bread.
In the land of Dairy Queen,
We help you make happier birthdays happen. Bring home a Dairy Queen frozen birthday cake. Order it special. Specially decorated. Especially delicious. Dairy Queen frozen cakes. Happier birthday from you and Dairy Queen.
we treat you right.
The parade is over. Unfortunately, for another year, it's all gone by. It's
That's
still
right.
going by the folks on Pierce Street, but here on Douglas Street, it has stopped.
And we're getting a chance to see just how many people were in downtown Sioux City as the traffic is pouring past us. But we've enjoyed another year of it. One of the few times a year Greg and I get to work together.
Get to
I'm in the
see each
mornings,
other.
he's at night, so we enjoy this quite a bit. And hope you did too.
Indeed, and we want to thank all the folks who were responsible for our telecast tonight. There were many of them who do different jobs during the day, but when we have a production like this, they come out and really work hard to bring you the pictures and the sights and the sounds of the 1995 Dairy Queen Rivercade Parade, and we appreciate their efforts. And as always, we thank you for watching tonight. We're going to tell you that coming up next will be a movie called Cheetah. Not able to bring you the baseball game tonight, so stay tuned. Watch Cheetah, the Major 9 News, coming up later. Thanks a lot for being with us tonight. And remember that Rivercade goes all this week through Sunday at the Chautauqua grounds. And tomorrow night, Drums Across America, Robert Stadium. Phil?
Join us there, and you can check the paper daily to see the Rivercade events, because there is a long list of them, too numerous for us to list. But have a great week. Thanks for joining us.
Good night, everybody.
This has been the 1995 Dairy Queen Rivercade Parade. This year's parade was brought to you by Dairy Queen, the Sioux City Journal, Winnevegas, the Winnebago Tribe of Nebraska, Country Hearth Bread, Prestige Paint and Body, and the Avery Signs Company. Thanks for joining us this evening, and enjoy Rivercade 1995.
Nobody can outrun Cheetah. Coming up next. Sponsored in part by Always, the only maxis with a unique dry weave top sheet. And by A1 Steak Sauce and Spicy A1 Bowl. Together, they're how steaks are done.
So I just got married, and my husband says, try Crispix. Crispix doesn't get soggy in milk. Hey, I love the guy, but nobody's perfect. Okay, it starts off crispy. Now, this spoonful is still crispy, but it's gonna turn soggy. So he makes a little mistake.
Kellogg's Crispix cereal. Delicious corn and rice that stays crispy to the end.
Last bite, it's gonna be soggy. Hey, it's still crispy. He is perfect, so far.
I'll never forget what made me change to Always. I had to leave this party with my jacket tied around my waist, thinking this should never have happened. My pad just didn't work well enough. So I started using Always. The wings help stop the leakage on the sides. Plus, it has dry weave. No other pad has it. Once the flow goes through the top sheet, it's trapped, and my panties stay better protected, unlike with my regular maxi. Always works by giving me cleaner, drier protection. Always with wings. It's cleaner, it's drier, it's Always.
There are places in every town where you can find a great meal. Tonight at Joe's Grill, for instance, you'll find lemon herb steak. While over at Caparelli's are serving savory steak and pasta. On the menu at Chez Ralph's is honey Dijon beef stir fry. And the chef's special at Arlene's place is beefy chili mac. To enjoy fine dining like this, all you need is 30 minutes or less, and you've got a table at one of the best steakhouses in town. Beef. It's what's for dinner.
These cinematographers have all won Academy Awards. They all use Kodak film. In fact, over 90% of all Hollywood features are shot on Kodak film, including all of this year's nominees for Best Picture. What film is in your camera?